Hello and welcome to the Inglorious Bards. I am your luxurious Game Master Tom, and this is Adventure 57. If you're just joining us now, where have you been? What's going on? How are you? You can check out our recap we do every 5 episodes. We just did one about 1 or 2 episodes back that can bring you all up to speed to where we're at now. And we love having you along with us. Thank you for joining us. We've had one heck of a crazy adventure, a culmination in the Iron Fortress arc, if you will, that ended quite spectacularly with our group of heroes. Let's get a quick introduction of who these heroes are. Let's get a final thought from Jericho. Jericho is our gnome bard. Jericho, actually, we're going to do you last. We'll start with our dwarven cleric, Golly. Golly, sum up your experience in the Iron Fortress.
Very troubling as of late with the great purge that happened. And prior to that, with all the meanderings going back and forth, trying to preserve life and ultimately having to sacrifice it is disturbing.
All right. Next to you is our human thaumaturge, our supernatural swordsman. What's your experience about the Iron Fortress?
Despair, distrust, missed opportunities. I want to go back.
Yay. We have Hemlock, a fetchling gunslinger. You just escaped out of the Iron Fortress. What's your thoughts?
Finally got to destroy some silver cords. Feel good about that.
All right. And next to you is our dwarven summoner, Lord Ansgar. Same question.
Trauma and loose ends come to mind.
That's a show title right there as well. And then we have our human wizard, Zaldor.
Yes, Zaldor, wizard of the 7th tower and keeper of the wind spheres over the 1,000 isles. I would say the thing that struck me the most about the Iron Fortress was the different magics. It was completely foreign in so many different ways, and I wish I had another lifetime to explore them.
All right. And then we have Jericho. Jericho's our gnome bard. Your thoughts about your Iron Fortress adventure?
Well, while everyone else went inside, I just sat with my ukulele in front of that glass container with the air elemental and played different types of music, trying to get some type of response. And finally I did, and I think Sandra and I have made a connection.
All right. Sandra. I kind of Sandra.
It's like Sandra, but she didn't like that pronunciation. I got a little off. It's Sandra.
There's weird lip prints on glass is what I'm getting from this.
Gnomes hit puberty too.
I also imagine Jericho just like getting bored after the 8th hour of Animal Crossing on his Switch, waiting for people just going, God, come on. All right. Well, I think we should get going here and seeing what happens next with our heroes and what they're going to do, because this, I believe, is going to be the best adventure yet. Let's get a recap of what happened last time from Jeremy.
The Iron Fortress was powered on. We were able to actually get it up and running and took a small room that said lift all the way up back to where we started, into the archives area. Inside the archives, we pulled the information that was there, and then getting the information that we could and possibly trying to find a way to get to Share Mordrin, we did our best to get back out to find our way to our ship. We wanted to take the lift again. That seemed super easy. It worked the first time. It didn't. It completely locked us down and put us in between floors, giving us options. Do we go down the dark corridor or the well-lit corridor? Being the wise adventurers that we were, we chose to go with the well-lit corridor, which ended up being a holding pen, or what looked to be a prison that had some sort of a prisoner inside of it. A very different looking humanoid creature than we have ever seen before. Long nose, big bulbous eyes, pink skin, and a very, very interesting, bizarre character who called himself Threx. And he had a tool of his locked up into it, his O-guard, that he indicated could get him in and out of anything, including, in this case, his holding pen. Golly did a pretty good job operating some of the glass panels that seemed to be controlling the ship and the controls around the ship. We opened up the item. Hemlock wanted to hang on to it for himself, but gave it over to Threx. We learned very little about the fact that of who he is, other than the fact that he was also a prisoner in the Void and had been sent there and was locked up on this ship for years. Like, didn't know if anything happened in Varen and wasn't a part of it. But as a favor, offered his services as being the key. Consider me your key, he mentioned. And then vanished into a different plane, assuming a different reality from which he travels throughout. We continued to move our way through the ship, doing our best to avoid any dangers or traps or other creatures there that may have been activating the ship. And Hugo did it. He led us out to the top of the Iron Fortress. We could actually see the wake off in the distance where it was docked. We were only about, 300 yards away. And before we leave to get there, Golly has a couple of other control panels out in front of him, showing some different controls. One of them was about the actual functions of the ship, its own security levels, its own ability to repair itself, and deciding that this place should no longer harm anyone else. We brought all of those to zero. That was a choice that he had to make, and decided to push the button to do so. The other panel that was next to it, also referred to as a control panel, had one button on it that said engage skull jets. Opting to not touch that panel, jets were not something we wanted to fire off, whatever those were. We decided to leave it alone, except for Hemlock, who wanted to put it out of its misery and make sure that no one else had any access to these jets at all, even for the short period of time this thing has power, and shot the panel, activating the jets, actually launching them and taking them off. So our possibly easy, somewhat quick trip to get to our boat is now a rumbling fortress of ground and city and quaking sites that we did our best to get onto. It was a comedy of errors. Galen was the only one thinking soundly and had a plan, but no one heard him in the process, and we all dragged him back with us anyway as we constantly threw ourselves into danger, at each other, and eventually Jericho decided to fly the ship on his own to come save us. And we'll say that he succeeded in the fact that we all ended up on the ship, which was crashed into the side of our end of the dock. And we noticed that those skull jets, when they launched, also opened up the same type of portal that the O-Guard did. This one was open to what looked like the void, the huge void that the ship came from. It was returning back into, and it was going straight up into it, and we were on it to go with it. By an amazing hero point and a miraculous roll, Hemlock took the helm and just barely got the wake out of the Iron Fortress before it was swallowed up into the void and the door closed behind it. So because we are racing away from this fired off ship in the sky, we are plummeting to the ground in an exceptionally damaged wake ship. And that is where our adventure begins.
Hemlock, Zaldor, and Galen are in a tavern, relaxing, drinking, trying to get comfortable in the ruins of this tavern. Most of the ceiling has collapsed in and rubble been pushed off to the side. You've been spending several days working and having several of the laborers in Kanebren help you with the ship, and are trying to re-energize yourself after a lot of hard working on the hull and different pieces of the wake that has taken its beating during the escape. As you are there just finally getting a warm mead down your throats, Hemlock, the laborer who's been helping out, finishes up his review and says, Sir, it's not easy. We normally repair barges and craft those, but this is something entirely different. But we're doing our best. Where should we focus our attention on the repairs? We see that there's damage to the sails and damage to the hull and damage to the rudder. You have a decision to make, Hemlock.
Choose wisely.
They can work on one of these, and it's not going to be easy because they are not known for this. So you'll be doing generally a group crafting role for them, but you can only choose one of three things to work on. So your choice is to work on the speed. Currently, the max speed is reduced to 75%, so it has lost 25% of its maximum speed. You can work on its hull strength. It is currently more vulnerable to future damage, and its maneuverability, where it has a -2 to all sailing rolls in the future. Which of those would you like them to have been working on the last few days?
The speed.
The speed, okay. He says, we'll get right on that. We're almost finished with that, and we'll let you know.
Very good.
And he's off. The three of you, Zaldor, Hemlock, and Galen, are kind of relaxing and trying to process what's happened and what you think might happen next. What do you say here in this dilapidated tavern where you're serving yourself?
I've never felt like less of a hero than right now. That was brutal. I'm glad the town survived. That was worrying.
We all survived.
You are primarily responsible for that. That was a hell of a piloting job.
You know, I'm not as good as a captain here, but
Oh, I was about to
I
say the
can-
same thing. Almost as good as me. I was
yeah.
very, very pleased.
It's
with
too
what
bad
you-
we lost the dwarves and the bard, though, but you know.
We'll get you guys in a flashback with your deaths.
Say that, me. It was an easy loss.
It is too bad that the area immediately below us was just crushed by all the falling debris, and there was no sight of Hugo to be found. I missed that. poor
He's
guy.
wiry. I'm sure he got out of there.
I found it interesting that most of the Iron Fortress, even after falling off, was still pulled into the void. I wonder if it had something to do with the materials being connected to each other, or if it was just the location from which it was in. It was like a large plume of something that sucked them all up.
Yeah. Well, considering the void seems to be very difficult to escape from, I'm grateful we didn't end up there.
For sure.
Agreed.
Well, what do we do next?
Well, the reason I chose them to fix the sails, we are in a landlocked city that's on its knees. I feel like if we go south, there's a city on the water. We could maybe there'll be a little more have some more expertise on fixing the hull. I believe it's called Port Heath. I've never been there, but I've seen it on maps.
Do you know anything about the city?
I have no clue. But
It
it's on
used
the
to be
waters.
a small fishing town. Very, very low cost considering how exceptional they might have been in trade between their location and Kanebren. They have a whole river that goes right to and from. However, the Maiden's Depths is a very dangerous part of waters, and the idea of actual fishing in Maiden's Depths is not very likely. So, yes, they work with woods and they work with ships in general, but they're not going to be a large town. So
No.
it would be difficult at best to find immediate work. However, they might be successful in the process.
Are there any other ports on the bay that might suit our needs?
I don't know. I've never been to the Maiden's Depths.
I would offer, depending on the distance, if we really do find that we need to find some good ship repair and we cannot find them in the depths, we could certainly head down to the far west. Outside of Mirskan, they have a massive amounts of shipping docks, right near the Thousand Isles, in fact, where they would certainly be able to repair ships and perhaps even magically repair our sails as needed.
That's many days out of our way.
And it's important that if we are going to maintain this form of travel, that we actually maintain it. Even though we have places to be, we want to make sure we get there.
We also have a matter of a broken magical compass.
How
Yes.
are you even piloting the ship? I thought that was necessary.
Well, there's no autopilot. It's just gotta fake it till you make it.
We've been faking it good so far.
Yeah.
I trust our ability. But we talked about going south, getting the ship repaired. There's also the matter of the Vedanite. We were told that we might need this to face Sher Mordrin, and I think we know where it might be, but that takes us in the opposite direction.
It's true.
I feel that Vedanite is an option, perhaps not the option. I agree, it would be important to get, but it does not seem high on my priority list at the moment. When we certainly don't even know how to locate Sher Mordrin, or even where.
I'm of the opinion that we need every tool at our disposal.
Yes, I can see.
Hesitant to just pass one up.
Well, I wouldn't consider it passing one up, as it is unavailable.
I believe we have some members of our party who might know how to get us there. I know how to obtain it for us.
Yeah, it's in Shadow Hall, but as far as we know, Shadow Hall's covered in undead.
And in the middle of a war.
Let's jump to our dwarves, and I will give the option to you two, Lord Ansgar and Golly. What have you two been up to over the last 4 days?
Shadow Hall only makes sense.
Shadow Hall, you say? If you're keen on that, I'd be fine with it. Of course, I'd follow you to Shadow Hall. You do understand it's under siege.
Oh, I do, and that is in part the reason to go, to relieve the forces in the Stone Dell. If the undead can be pushed back, then that gives more resources to Calavier. That frees up forces for other fights. And this material, our brethren there do mine it for some reason. And we have need of it, from what I understand.
Well, as your warfare lore is likely higher than mine, I will trust in your decisions.
Well, it is not really my decision, but a vote in that favor amongst the group.
You hold the title of lordship.
Not amongst these people, I do not. And I am a lord of a hall that does not exist anymore. So I am, in many ways, not a lord.
I would be one to disagree with you.
We have had this conversation before.
Likely we will again sometime.
I would expect it.
For now, your lordship, I report that the group is healthy and doing well. The wreckage of the ship did not harm too many. So we were quite fortunate.
I am wondering what the long-term effects of that iron fortress being gone. Perhaps some sense of normalcy may yet return.
Good riddance. An eyesore for one, and nary a bit of stone upon it. It's unsightly, unseemly, and ungodly.
I'm glad it went back whence it came.
So am I.
Jericho, you are walking around the rocky inner beach of Kanebren. Kanebren is surrounded what could be called a moat, but is of gargantuan size, about 3/4 of a mile wide. A circle of a lake that spans the entire city with a couple bridges. You guys came across the eastern one, if I remember correctly. You've been walking around, being angsty, singing songs, creating new ideas. You have been sitting on the beach, chucking some stones, skipping them with agility across the water.
4 skips, new record.
That's been 4 days he's been working at that.
Well, the -1 strength.
Yeah. Before you is the wake, and it is awkwardly hovering off the water, but the laborers asked that it be brought there because that's where their tools are. Next to it are other small barges. There's a couple sailing boats, but they are just single sail little schooners to get across this little moat thing. This is by far the largest ship. If it was just a ship, it would be the largest ship, let alone a magical airship on top of that. You watch different little laborers going to work. A lot of them are scratching their heads and scratching their chins, trying to figure out what the heck this vessel is all about. You've had to keep them out of the interior several times, where they've asked what the hell is behind this glass area over here. And now you're kind of boredly sitting where you're at. You can see quite some distance away. There's a little bit of laughter and some conversation on the bridge that crosses from the east on the other side. You're looking up above at it, but you can see some heads of maybe a dozen people or so gathered there, which is positive. It's no longer a World War II blown out city. There's some people starting to gather and enjoy things. And as you mill about here, a young human lad comes up and he says, "Hey,
Peepadai, how you doing? What's up? How you doing? What's your name? What are you doing? Are you a worker here, or what are you doing?"
I'm Reg. I don't work.
My name's Jericho. I don't either.
It is you. You're Jericho.
Today,
You're the singer.
I do sing. I am actually fairly skilled, above average. Yes.
You're one of the shields of Calavier.
Sure. Yeah, on a lesser level than some others, but yes.
Did you slay a dragon?
I was part of that group that did. Yes, I did.
Oh, what did you do? Did you drive a blade right through its heart? Did you stab it in the eye?
I sang at it.
What? How does? What?
You asked if I was the singer.
Someone hand me the confused one condition. What do you mean you sang at a dragon?
Do you know what singing is?
Yeah.
Do you know what a dragon is?
Yeah.
Do you know what the word "at" means?
We don't have to be a jerk. I mean, but why would you do that?
Because when I sing at things, I can either make them happier or sadder or deader.
You can hear in your own head musical notes already in your head, thinking back to that battle. Before Reg can respond, you realize they're not in your head. You hear actual singing. Off in the air, coming from across the bridge, you hear beautiful elven voice singing across the water.
Do you hear that song over there?
Yeah.
That's not me. Do you know who it is?
No.
Neither do I. Let's go find out.
Okay. So who's the one? And he follows you as you go over to the bridge. So, and who did slay the dragon? Who stabbed it?
Galen's the one with the big sword.
Galen. He's
Galen.
the big knight, Sir Galen.
Yes. Lord Galen.
Are you going to meet him sometime today?
We're best friends.
You and Lord Galen?
Yes.
Can I meet him?
Yeah, go. I think he's probably drunk somewhere.
That's not very heroic.
Well, he has issues.
His ish. Oh.
Are you his friend or sponsor?
Bad at both, though.
There's trauma there.
As you get up to the bridge and are walking across, you can see a crowd. It's probably about 14, 15 people, some sitting, some standing, and all enjoying this singing. The singing stops, and there's some clapping as you get closer. You're still maybe a couple, maybe 100 yards away as you're getting closer, and then you hear a beautiful, just lyrical flute playing across the air.
Is that Glorine?
You look and see the beautiful elven performer you have met before on the bridge, entertaining a
My
group.
heart's all aflutter. I just
So yeah, you wanna?
he's
where's
on-
your-
he's in town. Go find him.
Oh, okay.
No, he wants to. He signs autographs.
You just throw like the dirty football jersey at him and then just
Get out
walks
of here,
away.
kid.
The kid is left in the dust as Jericho walks over to the performance, I'm assuming. You see your more than acquaintance.
Crush would be the appropriate word.
Crush would be
Crush would be the
appropriate.
appropriate word.
She is sitting almost languidly and casually as though she was in some beautiful, rich parlor doing a performance. But no, she's sitting on top of a crate on a bridge with a bunch of laborers and workers and trade folks enjoying her music. And she is playing on her flute, and it's fills you with joy.
Well, I remember exactly what I did last time. Was I came around and I tried to find a harmony to go with what she was playing. I will try to do so yet once again.
All right.
With my horn this time, because now I'm a horn player instead of an ukulelist.
All right. So, what level were you when you last performed with her? Rough guess.
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Let's bump it up to 4, just to be safe. Your difficulty number in joining her will be based on that. So your difficulty number, make a performance roll. You need to get a 19 or higher.
Okay, I'll see if I can do that.
Good luck.
Okay. I rolled a 7 on the die, so 34.
34. It's quite a critical success. Describe this as she doesn't see you yet. There's a little bit of a crowd. And what's the scene?
The entire goal of what I'm trying to do is none of my music will overshadow hers. It only comes in and lifts all of her notes, accompanies them, broadens them, makes everything that she does better.
All right. She, as she's playing the song, there's a bit of a pause for a second as she hears this horn playing. Then she really starts to meld with it. She starts looking and then sees you. You see this look of surprise, a little trill on the flute. And then you guys start doing this wonderful song, harmonizing in and out, playing very well together. The audience kind of parts a little bit, so now it's more of two lines of people with you and her at either end, and the song builds and gets more playful, and then becomes a little more somber and serious, and then ends with 2 long notes played together in beautiful harmony. It stops and the whole audience claps, and everyone's excited. They go over to her mostly. One comes over to you and slaps you on the back, but most go over to her. Oh, thank you. You're the best. Oh, it's so great. And she is just looking past them, trying to see you. And finally, she's able to get past all their handshakes and bows and comes over to you. And she says, Jericho.
I take her hand, kiss her knuckle.
She smiles. That's my knuckle.
Lori, what brings you so far?
I was here in Kanebren for some time, and the beast Balrock came, and so I fled east and stayed with the gnomes for some time. And then I heard that it was slain, defeated by heroes that kind of reminded me of demon slayers of yore.
It was Galen, if you remember.
I don't know.
It was my friends and I from back home in Brent.
It's great to see you. Your horn playing was wonderful.
I haven't been practicing much, but thank you so much. It was wonderful to play with you once again.
It was all this chaos and danger and dragons and destruction, and I've been trying to bring some joy and hope, and then to see you, to hear you, it's amazing.
So one of the great joys of our music is we can use it to bring a brighter life to those who are struggling in difficult times.
I'm staying for a week or two. I'm going to be heading back west. Are you staying here long, or are you here in Kanebren?
Our ship is being repaired. Kind of pointing over towards the wake.
She looks over at the ship that seems too tall from her angle and looks. It's floating.
It does.
What is that? Just me?
It's an airship.
An airship?
As many ships might float across the sea, it does so across the air.
You are full of surprises, Captain Jericho of the airship.
I am not the captain.
Oh, don't be modest.
I don't even know how to fly the darn thing. There are others who are very skilled at that.
Captain of my heart.
But I extend my arm.
She takes it.
And start walking in and at the end of the city.
You are accosted by one or two, probably two different guys that try to do the same thing and get her attention.
Jericho, look over here. Jericho, look at me. Just smile. Jericho, you see this? Hey, Jericho, why did you sleep with the elf? Hey, what's your name? Hey, I want to be together. He's the child yours, Jericho.
Start just humming Billie Jean.
What do you have to say about the allegations, Jericho?
Are they true? But you brush past them and make your way towards the city of Kanebren itself.
Whatever I know is the best place to just sit down and get a meal or a drink.
Okay.
That might exist in this broken city.
There is a place, and it is not the drunken ruined.
Don't mind the rubble.
That's the name
Push
of the
that
inn.
wall aside. It'll be fine. All right, you go to one of the few actually functioning taverns and sit down, and you are treated like Ray Liotta in the one shot in Goodfellas. As people get out of the way, they bring a little table for the hero who's helped defeat the dragon, and someone even recognizes her. Oh, can you play? She says, not right now, and she sits down with you. So what are you doing these days?
Well, we actually came to Kanebren we were called to take care of the dragon that was here.
Oh, called by the queen?
Indirectly, but yes. So there were some dwarves that were allies of hers that she sent out to go find aid. They found us. And they fought by our sides. We battled the dragon that was here.
And I'm just so excited. I haven't performed with someone like that in a while, so I was hoping to run into you again.
I've thought of you many a time.
You have?
Record scratch.
Quick deception! Quick deception! Not intimidation. What are you doing?
No, that was you left quite an impression on my heart there. Yes.
Oh my. It seems like it was so long ago. But yet it really wasn't, as there's never any downtime.
3 days.
No, I don't even have a clear picture of how long ago that was.
When last Jericho met
No,
Gloria,
no. No forcing recaps, Jeremy.
Shoestring
Come
that
on!
in.
Sorry, folks.
Shoehorn.
Jeremy is paid by the recap.
I will tell you, it was approximately 40 episodes ago. Ooh. So for the Thave journey and everything in between, this is probably
I do have the episode number in my notes.
5 plus
the name
real
underlined.
In a heart, yeah.
Yes. All of that. Highlight. Oh, there it is right there. Just so you know, it was May 7th of 2024, episode 14.
Wow.
7:32 p.m.
Yeah. That's 43 episodes? Wow.
A while ago.
And it was May of 2024.
What, really?
We've been at this for a while.
5, 7, 24.
Do you see how tired he is? Where's the time? One of us is going to die. And
right? Highlighted in pink.
Jeez.
It was so long ago, you only had one character dead.
And now I'm up to...
That was 7 characters ago.
You're not even in the same campaign.
You've had a whole basketball team since then.
You hear a little side conversation. You don't, but she does. A little side conversation with some gruff customers. The Iron Fortress. She says, "Oh yes, did you hear that Iron Place has disappeared? It like exploded or something."
Oh, it rose up on 4 Skull jets.
You have heard.
Yeah, that was us also.
What?
Yeah, it needed to be gone. There was a blight on the landscape.
You continue to amaze me, Jericho.
That's what I do.
He sits back with a false swag.
Sit like Chris.
I hate you all so much.
That's great. And what will you do next? Where will you go?
Well,
I'm heading west.
I want to play the part of Cyrano and be like, wherever I go, you will be most on my mind.
I honestly don't know where our group is heading next. There's, I think I would say strings pulling us in multiple directions.
You've taken my virginity with that word.
So I don't know. I don't know where we'll be going next.
Well, it's dangerous out there. Dragons and all, and cities. That's amazing.
It's really more of a fortress.
I could use a bit of protection on my travels out west.
Where exactly are you going?
I was headed to Mirskan.
Oh, all the way back?
Maybe instead of paying a bunch of caravan guards, I could pay you. If you're not too busy.
Well, it just might be that that's the direction that our airship heads. I honestly don't know. When were you planning on heading west?
In maybe a week.
We have days to worry about that yet. Then
Be long.
Jericho, we're going.
Quick, get on the boat, Jericho!
Back of shit.
What's your first action?
would you like to play again?
Absolutely.
And
And
she's got a husky in it.
Yes.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
would you?
We come back to the wake and there's a sock on the ladder.
But it's on the door of the air elemental.
That's the air elemental
Misty tears.
One hand.
A little Titanic hand on the inside. That's three beings involved in that. Do not
judge.
open.
Draw me like your other elementals.
Just a blank page with 2 eyes. I got all the naughty bits.
It's a fire elemental now, baby.
All right, we'll move on from that beat.
Jericho's at least going to roll his performance for this one.
Oh, man. Critical fail.
At 20?
Next 20.
Congratulations, you're a father.
We heard the music all the way from here.
Which I'll just throw out is a 47.
Okay. Hemlock. The laborers who've been following your guidance over the last 4 days of doing that work on maneuverability, I need you to make a crafting roll, and your DC is not a 19. It is a 32.
Big numbers. No way.
That can't be great.
What'd you say?
32.
Oh, well,
What'd you get?
28.
Okay. They report back several hours later on this day. We did our best. We think it should be okay. You can tell by their body language they are not confident. No need to inspect it, sir. Just sign here. We did our best. We just don't have
Spared no expense.
the materials.
You don't have, what materials do you need?
Astral sails.
That-
I've mentioned it
that ship
several
has
times. Almost impossible to find.
The
Have some burlap sacks though. So
The door bursts open, and one of the few armed men that are protecting the city comes in.
the rest of them have their arms cut off. Not allowed.
A 19-year-old who looks pretty young comes in though, but he's wearing the town guard outfit that kind of hangs heavy on him. He strides in, banging his short sword on the frame of the door, and he says, "Galen, sir,
Yes.
there's something that's happened in one of the town squares. We need you.
Calm yourself. What's so going on here?
There's something a square there in the square.
There's a square in the square.
Yes.
You know how crazy you sound right now.
But
Screaming children. Dragon.
don't check the hydrant. We
Not the square!
Zaldor,
It's so angular.
can you come with me? Hemlock, can you go grab the dwarves and meet us there? Find out where Jericho's gone off
Oh, I
to.
know where Jericho's at. I'm not going to bother him.
Not bother me. No. Whatever.
You don't hear the music.
Get the dwarves, meet us there.
Okay.
What? We're running
Okay.
out the door.
all right. You're running.
Describe what you saw.
I don't know. It was kind of a crash, and then the square was there, and it smells weird, and it's totally magical.
What do you mean by weird? What does it smell like?
What do you mean,
Like
totally?
sulfur?
Like the movie!
80s word is this?
He's selling breakfast
Totally
cereal.
magical.
Totally tubular.
Galen, the last time something fell from the sky into a city, it was the corruption stone. Be prepared.
Exactly. Yes, Zaldor. What do you have up your sleeve?
Everything. Run.
Full sprint into the square.
All right. The two of you are first on the scene, and there you see a kind of narrowish town square where you could fit a couple little stalls, not much, with some moderately ruined houses around. There's some people that are gathered about in concern, and dominating the scene is a huge stone square. I will show an image of, made of stone, maybe 25 feet tall. 25 feet in all directions. It is a cube, but not a square. And it has cracked the cobblestone where it exists. There is almost a like heavy industrial but low rumbling sound coming from it. And then you see a white doorway in it with an iron gate in front of it. And there is a strange smell, kind of a acrid, almost chemical, harsh cleaning product smell that emanates.
We've seen something like this before, right?
You, I don't know.
Has Galen seen anything like this before?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. I draw a scroll out of my bag in preparation. Zaldor, is it giving off magic vibes to you?
Yes. It's giving off magic vibes, Galen.
What kind?
Specifically, if you're asking what type, so
Make
Zaldor,
a roll.
let me do that.
Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana 34.
34. This is this is a transportation magic.
It appears to be some sort of a ship or vessel, perhaps. This is transportational magic that got this.
More of the crowd is gathered, maybe 25 people.
We need to push these people back. We have no idea what's
Wall of fire!
I should have seen it coming! No!
Problem solved.
Not wall of fire. Anything else?
Certainly. Wall of acid!
Oh!
I can keep anyone away from anything who does not wish to harm themselves.
Everybody clear the square! Out! Now!
Does this look infected to you, Zaldor?
Wall of lava.
Nothing is happening with the square itself, though, yeah?
Make a diplomacy or intimidation, Galen, to handle the crowd. Just need a 20.
Oh, okay. That's a 27.
Okay. You were able to get the crowd to back up a little bit. They're in the alleyways now, but they're farther away. Instead of 5 feet away, they're 40 feet away and watching from some safety. You still have not seen Hemlock and the dwarves yet, nor sign of Jericho. When there is a hiss of steam coming out from the white lit doorway.
Galen will approach the
A
doorway.
hand comes out, piercing through the whiteness, and grabs onto the metal gate, iron wrought gate, and creaks the gate open. And all you can see is the hand.
Greetings.
It's a claw.
Where do you come from?
France. We come from France.
Is he going to be the doctor? Is he going to say I'm the doctor?
The crowd gathers even closer.
Get back, everyone!
Wall of fire!
A figure emerges, a kind of thin figure wearing a dark robe or a dark duster type vibe. He's got a wide brimmed hat on, kind of covering his face, and he steps out of the doorway. And then the light behind fades, just having now a perfect stone wall behind. The figure looking down at the ground.
That's a pretty neat contraption you got there. Comfy inside, too.
The figure raises his head, and you can see underneath the wide-brimmed hat is the face of an old man, old sorcerer type.
What brings you around these parts, stranger?
He says, well, thank you for the compliment for my conveyance. It's what I call a swift box. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Millstark, wizard of the Second Tower, keeper of the flames of High Cloud, and arbiter of the Council of One. And I am here to seek some guidance and information. Who might you be?
Zaldor, this is
I
all
am
yours.
Zaldor, wizard of the Seventh Tower, keeper of the wind spheres over the 1,000 Isles, wizard of the Seventh Tower, of course, as I mentioned, and captain of the Wake. You are welcome in Kanebren, from which you have landed.
It is wonderful to see you once more, Zaldor.
My pleasure, Millstark.
Flutter!
Flourish!
So good to see you.
No, there are two of them! No!
Magic missile.
It has been too long, my good friend.
Much, much too long. What a fantastic travel you have.
Oh, I've been working on it for some time to get from my tower back and forth, but as you know, we don't travel too much, so it hasn't gotten much testing, but it has gotten me to where I needed to be. I write to you. I thought this would be much more difficult trying to find you specifically, yet here you are.
How did you locate my presence with just your machine?
It was less you and more the lack of a certain fortress
Ah, yes.
had caught our eye at the Wizards of Selection.
It was quite the event when it happened.
Perhaps you can show me about this delightful city.
It's very kind of you. It's not exactly delightful from what it once was. I'd be happy to show you what remains, at least what I know of it.
He comes over
This is Galen.
and ignores Galen and shakes your hand and says, actually, I could go for some snacks. I'm quite hungry.
Understood. I have a few in my pocket. But let's go to the place where I received them.
All right.
This is a jerky.
The two of you walk and
Galen, come along.
you said you were a captain.
Yes, captain of the Wake. It's an airship.
Oh, interesting.
It's something that I've never encountered before, and it's a fantastic device. It gets us from one place to another without ever striding on ground.
Impressive.
Swift box.
Not as impressive as a swift box with
Certainly.
speed, but I'm sure it has its advantages.
It does go from one place to another without having to return back to its original destination, like your Swiftbox does to and from the tower, of course.
I don't recall seeing any paperwork submitted for an additional title attached to you as
Yes.
captain of the Wake.
I have not been able to make it back to the tower for quite some time or submit any paperwork for this entire adventure so far. So, yes, I have been writing up and keeping them carefully track in my log. Of course, I have the captain's log, and of course, I will keep all of the paperwork also included so that you have everything exactly as it should be.
He's also been calling himself Pistolero of the Skies. That's another one.
This is Galen.
So 2 titles. Just something I need to be aware of in my report. But
I wouldn't necessarily refer to it as a second title, as perhaps an extension of the first.
No.
It doesn't change the fact that I'm still the wizard of the 7th Tower and keeper of the wind spheres over the 1,000 Isles. I also happen to be captain of the Wake. It's more of a comma semicolon.
And Shield of Calavier. Did he mention that he has acquired that title as
Guardian
well?
of Cabinry as well. Yes. Many titles for Zaldor.
It's been quite some
He
time
is
since I've been
quite
to the tower.
accomplished.
indeed it has.
Liberator of the Blood Witch of Thave.
Your enumeration has exceeded the limits.
That's a good one to add.
You are seated at a table at a decent inn where there is a performance between a gnome and a elf at a small, larger table they're sitting upon that's drawing quite a crowd.
It's a beautiful song.
It
K-pop.
is. So, as he chomps at some strange, stringy bit of meat, they call these snacks here in Kanebren. Times
is-
must be tough.
Notice the window next to you, which is more of a hole in the wall. It was a dragon, after all, and well, that's part of what you're eating. So it's all exceptional in the way they can reuse all the different items around them. They're very resourceful.
Could
Kanebrens.
we have some privacy for a moment, Zaldor? He says, looking at the Lord Ansgar and Galen looming in over.
I feel very
Resting
little.
gloom face.
I'll buy you a drink, Lord Ansgar. Come on.
Fine. I don't like this one.
They mean well.
Well, you mentioned it's been a while since you've been at your tower. I wanted to share some information
Yes.
and possibly a question. I wanted to share that from my observations, as you know, our oath to observe from my tower, I have detected quite some dangerous power. A necrotic power is what I have determined. That has being funneled up to Rescalon from Zexa. It's been going on for some time. until about 4 days ago. And now it has stopped, and I am taking that as a good sign. Good sign for, well, not for Escalon, there's not much there, but good sign for the dwarves, good sign for Calavier. But again, ours is not to really judge or aid, ours is to observe. Have you detected anything along these lines? We are trying, us wizards are trying to connect some of the dots, and that is a strange one.
There are two observations that I can make. The first, I can answer you bluntly, no. I have not been able to detect specific magic movements. Of course, I don't have my devices, and I certainly don't have my tower itself to amplify those understandings and observations. I will tell you, however, on the second part, that approximately 4 days ago, the once iron fortress that was here and was decayed in its state is no longer in Varen. More appropriately, no longer on this plane, as it has been returned to the void. There is a chance that, backing up, Sher Mordrin, who was the master and lord of the Iron Fortress, may have been using it to channel that energy directly, or have been using it as an amplifier of whatever channeling he wanted to do from Zexa, if it wasn't from Zexa himself. Now that it's gone, with all the magics that were a part of it when I observed it, I didn't understand more than half of them by any means. There's a possibility that that may cut off that channel that was used. Perhaps it was used as a relay to further move the magic up to Rescalon, and now that it's not there, the magic cannot move on its own.
That is quite possible. And what role did you play in this? I'm assuming something of quite importance.
I would love to say that it was important, but I can't say that for myself. I was a part of this band of adventurers, these Shields of Calavier that you hear. My crew of the Wake. We have been tasked by an extraplanar creature named Cord to find Sher Mordrin and bring about his destruction. In order to do that, we decided to go into the Iron Fortress to locate his next position. We encountered a couple of random humans and certainly some leftover creatures that were still a part of the Legion or defending what was left of this decaying fortress. And in our explorations, happened to activate it, which sent itself back into the void. It was all quite happenstance, but appears to be a happy accident.
It seems to have a significant impact.
I certainly hope so. In a positive manner, of course. We don't know yet. It's only been a few days. There's always possibilities of repercussions.
Sounds like you've made multiple positive impacts then. I have been busy in my tower observing, as we do.
As we do.
And from my view, from my hidden tower over Palacia, I have also identified something else. And I'm wondering if you have any more connections, connecting the dots here. There are 2 dragons, old dragons. One in Palacia, one in Dakareth. They have been resting there since the towers were ever envisioned. And there has been some movement amongst these dragons. They are no longer restful. There have been reports that they are feeding again. There have been some magic that I have detected from one. And since they've been resting for several centuries, this is most concerning. Something is wrong with these 2 dragons, and that is not good for mankind.
In Kanebren, and in this quaint little town that we're a part of, and you can see the rubble and destruction that was here, it was raised by a different type of dragon than is rarely ever seen in land, an Umber dragon. It was Balrock, and it was my party that was commissioned and brought in, and the reason we are here at the moment is we were asked to slay this dragon to free the people of it. The now Queen Merowyn commissioned us and bid us to do that work. We were able to do so successfully. Balrog's presence alone was a concern, because there was no behavior or catalyst that caused Balrog to take over what was Kanebren. However, I believe, without evidence, that it was also influenced by something else. It was also convinced to take this place as a danger or a stronghold, perhaps for the battle in Rescalon and weakening the forces there, or perhaps as a separate subterfuge of a different aspect. And if my theory holds, there's possibilities that the two dragons of which you speak, in Palacia and Dakareth, are also potentially under the same influence. It would have to be an extraordinary influence to rouse such ancient dragons, unless they perhaps are the influence themselves, attempting to change Varen again for the dragon ways.
Also quite plausible. Is this what is considered wine here in Kanebren? Is there anything better than this?
What you have there is all anyone can drink. That said, I do have a couple of potions that might be able to enhance it quite a bit, if that would help you. This one, with hands on it, I believe is especially tasty.
Oh God, Tom's
I
getting
don't
worried.
recommend
Oh God,
particularly.
what is happening?
Oh, y'all, it's sabotage.
Who's in this tavern right now? And who is
They're about to throw
Is this
hands.
the tavern Jericho's in with Glory?
Yep. Who isn't and is feeling safe? I think it's Hemlock and Golly.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you're clearly in. You just went and bought Lord Ansgar a drink.
I sense a disturbance. The uncorking of something.
Are you ready to walk on to the next tavern and leave them here?
Oh, pub crawl! Great idea, Ansgar. Let's go now. Now.
Right.
Immediately. Now.
If Zaldor kills Glorine.
I love Tom's hesitation
Like,
in
oh,
his
God.
voice right now.
Mom's like, this is my favorite NPC.
I know. It's like some sort of sowing and reaping of my own, or a bed that I'm lying in, or something. Something's
Maybe.
happening that I don't like.
Stone and glass.
Bottoms up.
Make sure you get it all the way to the bottom. Dip your finger in and get on the goods at the bottom. He
The
says,
sedimentation's nothing to worry over.
is it always this cold here? I thought Kanebren had quite warm summers.
Yes.
It's almost summertime.
That is something that appears to be almost immediately changed. Even when we were here originally, it was a warm climate. It was a warmer time. Certainly the dragons would not have tolerated such cold, at least not on their own. But yet, once we've had our defeated fights, 4 weeks ago this time? A fortnight perhaps? We have noticed the weather taking an unusual turn. I would not consider this to be natural Varen weather by any means.
Interesting. Are you giving him a potion?
If he would actually take one, Zaldor will waggle his big bushy wizard eyebrows at him. If he takes it, I believe I have a sword potion.
That was hands.
I did say hands. I think I'm looking through my inventory and I don't have anything rewritten down on the new character sheet, but I'm trying to see if it carried over.
Give him the hands.
I
Give him
believe
the hands.
I think I had two, so I'm going to give him the hands. Hands potion.
I have.
Talk to the hands.
I have a hand with a curved line that was used just 2 adventures ago.
Right. That was
mine.
That was yours there.
I don't have any other hand.
Then it would be the sword.
The sword.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, of course. And how much do I add? And he dribbles a little bit into his wine glass.
I can't say entirely. I would just fill
To
you a cup
taste.
to the right flavors that you would like.
All right. And he gets it all in there. Oh, it's almost overflowing. It's bubbling.
Oh, yes. It's the best part.
He gets close and wafts it up. It's almost mint. Is that mint that I smell?
I don't think mint was what I was used for. Anise was more what I was going for.
All right. Well, here's to the Wizards of Selection then. And, and he consumes his not so good wine with the sword symboled chaos potion. All right.
Before he sips, are you trying to poison me?
Not like last time, the time before.
He says, "Oh, it is kind of a meaty flavor, isn't it?"
Wait for it on the back end. It breathes a bit.
Oh, all right. Well, excuse me.
Zaldor kills this wizard. Do you inherit his tower?
Yes, that's why he's trying to kill him.
The only one.
He's 7. He wants to be 6.
There used to be 20 of these.
Who have we let into our midst?
The 6th wizard.
They keep falling for the same ploy every time.
We thought Sher Mordrin was bad.
That does remind me of something I almost forgot. There was a meeting of us wizards of selection. You were not available. We talked about various topics. It was over several days. You know how long those can go. Sometimes on and on.
Yes. It is a bit of a surprise that there was no notification sent whatsoever for the meetings. Was it only sent to the towers, or did you attempt to reach the wizards directly?
I think it was more of a need-to-know situation. I think would be the... Whew, that's strong.
Has some effect.
I can feel. I might need to excuse myself in a bit.
Oh, please finish before you go. This is important information.
If you could speed it along.
I'm a bit worried.
Jericho's singing in the background.
Allergic to abjuration magic or something.
I called the meeting. We talked about various facets, some things about magics, some communication lags and delays that have been going on. Oh, I say over the last 2 years, some disagree. The major topic on day 2, to be quite pointed, was about you.
Was it?
Yes.
He's taking notes literally at the table.
Well, you know, we take our job seriously, our oaths to watch and observe, and
Yes.
we've been keeping an eye on things. We have our different focuses. We can sense and see at different places. But the conversations come up that there is a concern among multiple members about some of your escapades. As you have mentioned this afternoon, of all the positive change and impact you have done with this dragon, with this iron fortress, what you frame as something heroic seems less on the heroic and more on the violating a no interference oath. And, you know, we spend years in study, years in training, years in shadowing our predecessors. You have done the same. And it seems as though, well, not seems, it is quite apparent. You are no longer in your tower. You are not observing the Thousand Isles. You are not fulfilling your oath in many ways.
From the bar, you hear a big cheer, and Ansgar and Galen, Zaldor, to our next adventure!
And he's
To getting more good, creating good.
so I'm curious, what are your thoughts about that? I would like to hear, yes, specifically your thoughts in response to being a wizard of the Seventh Tower, your first and primary title, about what I've just said. So I will ask you officially, as I said, I am putting together a report today. Excuse me, I've got to go. And he gets up and quickly leaves, holding on to his robe quite tightly.
Zaldor's mid-year review? Is that what's going on?
His performance review is not going well.
It's going exactly
He's going.
as planned.
That guy went to go get HR.
I know. Seriously. There's been some complaints, apparently.
He comes back sometime later and says, "Oh,
Just shit a sword.
That's only the third time that's ever happened to me. Never get used to it.
did I have these skills when I first got here?" He says, "Sorry, I felt a little off there for a bit, but
You had a combination of lowly human wine, dragon jerky, and a special potion. I cannot only imagine what your insides have been going through at this moment, but quite an adventure, yes?"
yes, and for some reason." And he draws a dagger that glows brightly blue. "My blade is growing brightly blue."
Well, that might be a side effect of the magical potion you just ingested. I got you again, Milstock! You know those chaos potions come from anywhere. Lumine still has the best ones, in my opinion. I've still enjoyed the
This
three.
came from the Lumine Academy?
I certainly hope so. It's the only best kinds I can give. You don't know what you're drinking? Look at the label on that, the sword.
You
You!
did not know what I was drinking.
I did not, and I was about to find out until you ran away.
Are you kidding me?
This was the best! I can't wait for the next one.
It could have done anything to me.
It could have done anything. Could you imagine if you just transformed right into a snail?
Why would
A
you
floating
Why
snail.
would you do that to me?
Well, because I do it to every wizard I meet. Of course you know this. That's the point of these potions. That's why we don't label them. It's lesson 2 of Lumine. You remember.
Your flowing open robe gag is one thing, but this is another. That was back when we were young. Those were little dribbles and little drops into a sleeping mouth, not a potion that you know nothing about. Where did you even find? I don't want to know where you found it. It could have turned me into I don't know.
Think, come up with a possibility. Give me one. Milstock, just come up with one.
I can't, and I now, that could be what, it could have made me dumb now. Everything that happened, every itch will be caused by this. Every sniffle, every cold.
What if every time you ate, drank, left the tower, it felt like this? You don't know what's going to happen. Isn't it exhilarating? Feel it inside of you, Milstock. The fear, the excitement, the curiosity of what could be, what is possible. This is why I am outside of the 7th tower. The world of Aren is not just what we observe. It's not just what we've seen or what we record. There is a life here that is exceptionally different, that can only be understood if it is experienced. And it is terrifying. And it is ridiculously dangerous. The fact that most of us are not keeled over dead right now, or will be in the next week, will already be itself miraculous. Everyone is so fragile out here. No one has their protections, no one has their spells. Everyone uses what they can, how they can, but very rarely do they actually understand what they're using. The world is so dangerous, and that's what makes living it so precious. There is a different type of observation that cannot be made from the towers, Milstock. I am here, inside the world, and, as you say, making a positive influence, keeping new people alive. Those who I've seen be destroyed or would destroy others are no longer doing so. It is an impact that can only be felt by being in it. And it is an observation that can only be made by not observing, but participating. You should come with me. It would be enlightening.
Well, Zaldor, Wizard of the Seventh Tower, Keeper of the Air Spheres of the Thousand Isles,
And Captain of the Week.
other titles not standing. That is, without a doubt, the most stupid thing I have ever heard in my life. That is the most reckless thing I have ever seen anyone do. That is the most dangerous thing anyone has ever done to me. And I will finish with this.
I love you.
And he puts his quill and paper down. Give me another one. What else do you have? What could it be? Let's split it. You and I.
Let's try it. Galen! 2!
It's coming right out.
Oh, God.
Illuminary roulette.
Dee Bow! You show up with something?
Galen starts casting around. They're insatiable, man. I need a potion. I don't have anything. What am I going to do? I don't have anything to give them.
Oh, no.
You're going to have to give them something.
Galen will take out a...
And everyone else is there, Bow. Now everyone else can participate now.
They want more potions?
They need... They're
I don't
demanding.
have any.
There.
They can't get in it. What do you got?
It's a lightning bolt.
So, okay, great.
I've said
Anybody
this
else
for
have
a
anything?
long time.
Hey, Jericho, do you stop one of those potions?
Jericho's
Zaldor
up
was
there.
a really
He is
cool
singing with a girl.
character.
Tapping the thing.
If you're going to go out, go out big.
Yeah.
He does not see you at all.
All right.
Jericho is singing. He's
Killed two
singing.
wizards of the
Through
towers.
fields they roamed, both hand in hand, two souls entangled in love's sweet strand. Their laughter soared, their joys above, a tale so sweet, an elf and a gnome's true love. As the song finishes, and he leans in, pulls her close, and kisses her.
Oh, nice. Biggest smiles on both their faces, and the crowd senses the Sonny and Cher vibes.
And then as he leans down, he grabs a in his bag, and there's 3 potions in there. He doesn't see which one he grabs. He just reaches in, grabs one, and tosses it to Galen.
Okay.
Zaldor, sounds like you're having a good time catching up here. Don't get too crazy. You know how you wizards can be. And here's one.
Give us some drinks.
Yes,
drinks.
Here's one. It's sure to give you a charge. And he opens up the lightning bolt one and pours half into each glass. And then opens up the third one, which will be...
Let's just see what the die
Uh-oh,
decides.
he's randomly
Oh, we're
deciding.
going to mix them.
Oh, yeah. It has a suit of armor with lines on it.
So lightning bolt and then the suit of armor with lines half into each glass.
Okay.
Well, that's a little bit more than I was okay.
Here's bottoms up.
Just so you know, if I'd rolled a 5 or a 6, it would have been the one that made a T-Rex run through you.
All right. So the into the wine is added some potions. It is a lightning bolt potion, and it is armor with shiny lines shooting out.
That's correct.
I have that. Okay. And the effects will be fully potent in every glass. There's a glass for Zaldor. There's a glass for our new Wizard Hill Millstark. Galen, were you drinking as well?
Oh, no, just for the
absolutely.
wizards.
Okay.
Just for our friends, the wizards.
It's a wizard thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand, Galen. It's a wizard thing.
Okay. And then everyone else is here some distance away.
I feel like Galen drops
to the door.
All right.
puts it.
I'm going to stay within 60 feet of Galen.
Okay. And Millstark says, well, cheers to you, my old friend, and to new adventures.
To all adventures.
And he cheers and bangs cups and downs it.
Whoa, no, it's gone.
And drinks, and you feel pretty good. Pretty good. So much so that you feel a little spark of energy. And those of you watching see a little bit of electrical sparks go over both of their bodies, and they're getting a little too loopy to notice. As sparks go over. Both you and Millstark gain a permanent vulnerability 5 to electricity.
Oh, no.
Wow, everybody's getting
Yeah.
that.
But you can never be knocked out or ever die from electricity attack in any way. It cannot be the final thing that drops you.
Oh, wow.
That's
So
pretty
the
amazing.
lowest you can
Yeah.
go is to 1 hit point, or if you're already dying, it will not increase your dying level from an electrical attack.
The next electrical trap, hallway that you have to
Just
go
walk
through.
in. Oh, all right.
Stings.
The first step's a doozy.
Zaldor, are these wires live? Are they hot? Let me know.
Yeah, it works. It works. Smells like toast. Not dead yet.
Okay.
Do I feel like kindred with this source?
Yes. No, you do not.
No, okay.
Hemlock, what kind of armor do you have?
It is a variant of leather armor.
Same question to Lord Ansgar.
Yes. Also, it's studded leather.
Studded leather.
Shit. It's the Champion's Bulwark.
Champion bulwark. Golly, what's your armor?
I have no idea.
Is it cloth? Is it?
Rubes.
It's metal. It's metal.
It's got to be metal.
And Jericho?
Burlap.
+1 resilient studded leather.
All right. Where's the armor out so he can tell? It's got to be a bottom left.
I have a
Something-
shield.
right
It should
there.
be in the middle.
Right there.
Right there. Oh, clothing.
+1, +2 resilient explorer's clothing.
Clothing. He is robed. Okay, great. As you guys are drinking and having fun and getting more giddy, and the group watches you from afar, as you are leaning in, this is going to sound wrong, Jericho. I'm so sorry. As you're leaning in for your kiss and enjoying it, and the crowd's enjoying the show of affection, you feel a tugging on your horn.
Episode title.
And your horn gets violently ripped from your hand, flies across the room, and the crowd parts and ducks, whips across and smashes into the head of Zaldor for 5 points of blunt damage and sticks to his head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spoons and forks come flying across the tavern and pelt Millstark. What? Who's throwing things? And then there is an enormous yelp as Galen comes flying across the room.
Wall of fire!
He is flying across the room as though being hurled by a giant, but it is magnetically attracted violently to both wizards and smashes into both of the wizards like a bowling ball across brittle bone bowling pins.
Why no?
And
I never wanted to be this close to either of you.
And each of them take 10 points of bludgeoning damage and are crashed into the middle. More
Hey,
little bits
Thank
of...
God we got rid of the Iron Fortress.
Will you cut it out, Zaldor?
You are
Let
stuck.
go of me.
You're stuck to him.
Please get your crotch away from my face again.
I would like nothing more, but I
Again.
can't.
I
Are
hope
we
that's not
adventuring?
permanent.
Can I tell how far away this is sucking things from?
50 feet.
Okay.
You never woke up this morning expecting to be magnetic and attracted by a large fighter. Congratulations. Adventure is happening.
That's true. Oh, piss pot! And he smash!
Golly is having fun. He's throwing up a fork.
Sometimes you put in the pod.
Heads and tails, this will end soon.
Collateral damage going.
Hitting Galen.
Want to play knifey dicey right now?
I just have no idea if like copper coins are magnetic, so I'm just
You're just throwing things at them to see.
what doesn't stick. It's like an old Letterman.
Ansgar, get Shalara. Have her pull me out of here.
I think you're doing fine.
This sucks.
You seem okay.
There, from what I understood, there was a big window that's open out to the street.
Sure.
Okay.
And you see a couple of armed and armored city guards coming to see what the commotion's about.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Collective Transposition.
All right. This is new spell. He's excited about.
And I am going to, from where I am, target only Galen. And I can teleport a 30-foot emanation so that he's like within 30 feet one direction, but I can shove him 30 feet, teleport him somewhere 30 feet out that window the other direction, away from where they are. And he can either roll a will saving throw to stay with his crotch in Zaldor's face,
or he can accept it.
Or he can choose to accept it.
Jericho, whatever you're doing, do it fast.
It's already happened.
All right. There's a little bit of a cracked window giving you a line of effect. You then teleport Galen out. Galen, you are outside suddenly. Guards are running past you to go inside.
I wouldn't do that.
Then you feel this pulling sensation slowly.
No.
Your feet are now pressed up against the wall. You are then from
horizontal.
You are then
Teleported
quickly
him from here.
upright, and you are now plastered against this foggy glass window.
Just rolling.
Two armed young men come in with their chainmail armor. What's going on? And they goes flying across the room, slamming into two old men who were just getting up. 10 more points of bludgeoning damage to Zaldor and Millstark, please.
I am not tracking Millstark.
I'm not enjoying this much.
It's always a give or take type of adventure. I suggest we try to run, see what happens.
All right, I'm with you. I have a running spell. And he casts a spell to increase your running speed for quite some time. And says, take my hand, Zaldor.
Zaldor takes his hand
All right.
and attempts to run.
And they run with their move speed cut in half, dragging two adult men with them who are attached and not sure what's going on. They head out more metal spoons and forks. One knife is dodged barely. They get outside. Come on! And they go. You hear other cries. You hear smashes of glass. Some woman in her kitchen screaming as pots go flying out. And as they go on, their voices fade, as slowly does Galen as well, as he's being dragged behind them slowly 50 feet. We have a hero point to be given out.
Don't run past the blacksmith shop.
We have an audience member, Thonwill, with us. Thonwill, who will receive a hero point? Zaldor, because he's having fun, is receiving a hero point.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And we are going to take our break there and see if Zaldor and Millstar can get themselves pulled apart, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, we are back from break. If you want to consider helping out the show and supporting us, drop by gloriousbards.com, where you can find a link to our Patreon. A few bucks a month gets you access to our after shows where we talk in length about what we think has just happened and where we're going next. It's always great to hear, as well as some one-shots that we have as well, and we always appreciate the support. Also, consider dropping by the Discord link at ingloriousbards.com, where we chat about each episode with fans of the show. It's always great to hear shout-outs from fans and say hi.
Hi.
It is
You know, we had a break recently.
several hours later, and Millstark and Zaldor have been separated from many metallic things. It has been a citywide alert that's been spread out. No one's allowed to come
Win
within.
some, lose
yes, the heroes have created a perimeter to get them to a safe spot, a no magnetized safe spot. Galen has been separated. Most devices. Your horn has been returned. Jericho, you two are now in a cloth tarped tent, just tied together by rope only, no metal of any kind.
The Magneto treatment.
Yes. Until this is figured out. Some wooden chairs have been brought for you guys to stay on, as well as some wooden cots as well. Well, this is definitely not what I was expecting, but it certainly is a story to tell. I haven't had this much excitement in forever.
Yes, I know. And the stories that grow and grow, some of them tragic, to be honest, are absolutely remarkable and worth telling, which is why we have a bard.
Your elven flautist has her arm, is clinging to your arm as the two of you are leaving the tavern, and says, well, that was quite a show in more ways than one.
I'll be honest, I've never seen that happen before.
I've had things thrown at a tavern, but that was entirely different.
Yeah.
Your playing was wonderful, as always, Jericho.
You are an amazing flautist.
Thank you. It seems such a shame we're not able to make music like that more often. Seems a shame for this night to end so soon.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't?
No.
I've just recently returned back here to the city. My place I was renting doesn't exist anymore. The inn is gone. I have no place to stay.
Wow, there's lots of... We should remedy that. Let's see what we can find.
Then let's definitely do that. Lead the way.
We go looking.
All right. And the two of them go looking. Golly, by the way, you are part of this session.
Watching stuff fly around, huh?
You've heard about some of this crazy ass escapade stuff going on. Galen comes over and, is there anything wrong with me? Being attracted to them magnetically. You notice, though, that Galen
He's
looks...
attracted to them more than magnetically.
Galen looks a little bit drained in his face and his pallor, particularly because he has the drained one condition.
I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what wizard crotch tastes like, but it is not magical.
All right.
You've been coughing a little bit, Galen, over the last 2 days. Today, a little bit of phlegm has been coming up that has some sort of slightly recently familiar taste or tang to it.
Don't bring my real life into the role play here,
Okay.
Tom. All right.
And you're feeling a little drained.
Already feeling it. Her color's off.
I haven't been feeling tip top. Don't know what it is. It's could be a cold. I don't know.
Have you tried these magnetic bracelets? They work well.
Golly, if I didn't know better, I'd say that was a joke.
I'm trying. It's a worthwhile endeavor some days.
Seriously, though, any idea what's wrong with me?
I know exactly what's wrong with you, but I can't do anything about it.
I'm not asking you to be my therapist. I just...
No. My degrees, you just need some rest. I'm sure that I'll take care of all of this.
That's his code for I didn't prepare the right spells for today. You just need some rest. I'm on to your ways.
I'll see you in the morning.
Take 2 of these placebos and talk to me in the morning.
I can summon you an 80-foot ladder.
Would that be of any assistance?
Take 2 chaos potions and call me in the morning.
All right.
If I would like to examine him more thoroughly and try to
Yeah, you would.
ascertain the
Sure, make a medicine
odds,
roll.
or nature rather of the.
Medicine roll.
Jericho's not the only one with a date tonight.
It's purely professional, I assure you.
Say it slower.
36.
36. You have identified that he is afflicted by a strange blight, a disease that he is affected by, the likes of which you have not seen before.
You haven't been furling around with the flautist, have you?
I'm not gonna.
Those elves are filthy. Filthy.
Dirty Sylvan whore. Oh, sorry.
That's another great show title, man.
I'm not dipping a toe in Jericho's pond. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we picked this up a while back. I've just been hanging on to it. This anti-plague elixir. You think this might do the trick? Just get me back on my feet.
Sure, give it a shot. It worked for Zaldor and his friend downstairs.
Just what I hear my physician say all the time.
Why not? Why not?
Roll the dice. That's what you want your doctor to tell you.
It couldn't hurt.
Sure.
Couldn't hurt.
It could.
There's a chance it might not hurt.
Galen will drink the anti-plague elixir then.
Okay, what type of anti-plague?
So it says a +3 item bonus to fort saves versus disease for 24 hours applies to daily save versus disease progression.
All right, you have consumed it. It tastes just like balsamic vinaigrette, and
More
mixed
balls
up again.
than nothing.
balsamic.
Everything tastes like.
That's the
You
disease.
never get the taste of wizard out of your mouth. It's just
Amic balls.
What is happening? What is happening? So you do quaff the potion. You feel a little emboldened by it, but we shall see what happens, as Golly says, in the morning. It is morning time, and Millstark wakes up and is next to you. Is this what passes for eggs and bacon here?
Well, I can tell you that it is consumed by most and enjoyed by few.
Well, I must say that I'm feeling less magnetic today, so that is good news. I must also say, you've given me much to think about.
I hope not just think about, but also experience.
Did you last evening, because there was a lot happening, I can't quite remember, did you offer for me to join you? Oh, no. I wasn't asking if that was fine. No, I was just curious.
I want to be clear that yes, I did. And it would be reckless of me to assume that you also would step away from your tower for an extended
You're
period
a busy
of time.
man. I see that.
It's not
No,
that.
it was
No.
just. It was more out of curiosity of what was said,
Of
and not necessarily
course.
what I was.
I want
I'm not
you to be
interested.
there.
No, not saying I'm not interested.
Well, if you could be, though, and
But-
you wanted to be a part of it, I would ask
no,
around.
I'm sure there's asking that could
There's a-
happen. But
No one would say no. It's not what we don't have
it's not
space.
a matter of no. It's more of an excitement.
There
to
is
invite.
already a wizard with the group,
Right,
and you would be an
and then-
extra. You have different magics. You
Yes.
have different
No,
spells.
but more than one wizard.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, you would be a
I get it.
benefit.
No, you were
It-
first, sir.
So you see.
Own heroes. Yes.
We could get you another party. So we could find a fighter and perhaps a minstrel of sorts. I bet I could find an archer almost anywhere.
Just even season 7 I go.
Throw it in.
I'll meet you all there. We'll call it season 7 Millstock and Friends. He says, well, I think I've gotten some answers from you. with some modicum of clarity. And as I said, you've got much to think about. I'm busy. I have things I need to do. I have a tower to get back to. An empty, quiet tower by myself to get back to.
This beard doesn't
So I'm
wash
going now.
itself.
Alone.
So I think it's time for me to go. Unless there's something going on here.
Well, I was going to say,
Yes?
you should probably take more potions with you.
Oh. I think I've had enough of the Lumen Academy potions for a while.
But you know how to find me, yes?
Yes,
Do that again.
I will. And I will reflect quite a bit in my report back to the other Wizards of Selection. And I thank you for an incredible evening.
It was wonderful to see you, Milstark. Let's not make it so long next time.
And he stands up and gives you the Wizard of Selection salute. What is that?
Thank you for asking. I've been wearing this hat for almost an entire year, waiting to do the Wizard of Selection salutes, which is to turn,
Rotate
to
the hat?
grab,
Oh.
to flip, to put it back on, and to turn.
You two do that in perfect unison.
Have
And
a bowling team.
he says, well, tell those others of yours best of luck, and I wish you the best. And let's not be too late more with that title paperwork, shall we?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
All right. And he heads off. And he's like, I'll book it. And he makes his way away. It is morning time. Galen is making a fortitude save. You get a +3 with the potion that you took.
No target. Just roll.
Oh, yeah, just roll.
All right.
+3 though.
Yeah,
That's
plus
really big.
3. Now, the drain condition itself takes a status penalty on your constitution-based checks as fortitude, so
Yep.
-1 on that. Okay,
Yep.
so +2 total. All
If
right.
you're only at a 1.
How about a 19 plus 22 for, what is that, a
31.
Is it a
There
50?
you go.
Not a
31.
50?
41.
Oh,
41.
41.
41.
not a critical fail.
You feel so much better the next day. You feel right as rain, and you are no longer drained one.
Yay!
Balsamic vinegar is always the best medicine.
Don't know
We should pick some up in the
if
next
that's the
pour.
takeaway you should be having.
Kids, listen. Balsamic vinegar, if
Spoonful
you're ever feeling sick.
of
Measles
balsamic
vaccine,
vinegar a day.
don't need it. RFK was right.
Yep.
That is an official title of the Inglorious Bards. I speak on everyone here.
Yeah.
We all agree.
Now, what if you
Balsamic vinegar.
injected that balsamic vinegar? Would that do the same
That's how
thing?
you cure COVID.
All right,
That's
sweet.
what I heard.
And we'll be scrubbing
Zaldor.
this mission from the.
Zaldor, you are no longer mostly magnetized.
Oh.
There's some light magnetism about you. But
We're leaving notes. Leaving them with a little other kitchen magnet.
A coin. Doink.
And they all.
but we will have Derek please make a note. Derek, our technician. You have 2 instances that you can make Zaldor extremely magnetic at any point you want until the rest of the campaign. You just need to clearly announce it at your leisure.
And Galen is 60 feet away.
So Derek has a new ability to call out when he thinks it's best.
Now, if he uses those back
amazing.
to back, does he become super magnetic? Just want to check.
It's been 2 charges.
Level 15 Super Saiyan Wizard.
Pulls an iron core planet straight ahead of you.
The group, all of the heroes have gathered underneath this makeshift tent tarp that Zaldor was sleeping under to decide what you are going to do next, with a possible exception. Is Jericho late to the meeting or not?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you're definitely late? You're
Yes.
definitely there. Okay.
All right. 5 of you heroes are gathered to determine what you're going to do next, with Jericho joining in a little bit.
It's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes later.
You told Millstark we were very excited to have him come with us, right?
How great would it be to have 2 wizards with us?
I would.
Two!
It seems like he may have even been the more experienced of the 2 wizards.
I got that impression as well.
What do you
yeah.
have to say about the quiet room?
Other matters took precedence.
Did you ask him if we could have one of those cubes that lets us travel anywhere instantly?
There was a lot of conversations over last night. We discussed many things.
Boys.
God damn it, Zaldor! Oh.
I don't have a clear way to explain, so let me break it as simply as put as possible. Wizards of Selection do not interfere, or interact with peoples of Varen. Wizards of Selection interact with Wizards of Selection as we are recording and reforming and making sure that history is known. Sometimes to repeat itself, sometimes to be learned from, but never, again, to be shared with others. There is much information that Millstock may have had, in fact, but he won't give it.
Why?
As
Aren't
I
you
am-
a wizard of selection?
I
He
am
wouldn't give
not
it to one of us, but
in
you.
the tower.
Oh.
If
So how would you do that? Because one of you wizards, if you talk, aren't going to be in your own tower.
Unless we are. Which is the reason Millstock was here in the first place. I am not behaving as one would expect a Wizard of Selection to behave. And it was a concern for him. Less of a concern now, I believe, as he has experienced why I'm not in the tower. That said, he still has his code. There is the code of the Wizards of Selection and the rules. They won't give us any particular information, so for that, we're on our own. But I am still magnetic, and I feel like that's a win.
Okay.
Yes, well done.
You
Jericho, good to see
did ask him about the magic compass on the wake, right?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't.
No, we come from a much
Have you
different
lost
background.
interest in your ship?
Not even slightly. However, I did notice that you didn't ask my opinion once on what you were going to repair. The sails, I would told you, was not a good choice.
Oh. There's a reason they asked me and not you.
That is true. We'll figure that one out in the future, I believe.
Okay.
I have a question.
Oh, golly, welcome. I thought you were...
Would you like to throw some fuel on the fire?
Let's see how this goes. You have to be in the tower for him to talk to you.
Yes.
So, in short, should we not go to the tower and have him talk to you? We have an airship. We go to an air tower. Seems to line up fine.
The Wizard of the Fifth Tower was happy to talk to you after he got over his complete and utter hatred for you and what you had done in the past.
It's a sense of thieves.
How can I put this? When a book is already written, you can talk with others about what the book says. They can give you their interpretation. They can tell you about how it affected them and what they had seen.
Sounds like you're casting third-level bullshit.
When the book is not yet written, you can't share any information about what is or isn't happening. Wizards of Selection record the books of history. Record the observations of Varen. And once it's been observed, we then discuss it with each other in the towers from which we keep the information. While the world is happening, we have nothing that we can say or do. Millstock is not as powerful as he may seem because he hasn't seen what's coming. Wizards of Selection are strong because of the spells that we've learned from what has happened.
So which of the wizards knows the spell about the box that can take you anywhere you want to go?
That was a construction of Millstock's own design. And it is limited, because it only goes to and from the tower. Ever. So think of it more like a lift. A lift to someplace else that goes back to the tower, but never two different locations.
So it can be of no help to us.
I'm afraid not.
So he didn't tell you anything?
I'm afraid not.
So that
It was a
leaves
wonderful visit, though.
Zexa still on the table then to scour its
I'm afraid not.
secrets.
I think we need to go someplace that is where we can find a shipwright and get the wake repaired. It is not in good shape, and I feel that if we try to do long-term travel, it's going to not go well for us.
Can't she fly?
In limited capacity,
Imagine, I've seen boatwrights take months to build ships. I can imagine the same process.
well, we do have one thing. We have a lot of coin on our side. I don't know if you remember, but I have 3 gold bars that we pulled out of the Iron Fortress.
None of us have forgotten.
He fiddles around with his 4 gold in his pocket. Oh, okay,
Not in public,
well,
Ollie.
where do we spend this money then?
I was thinking Port Heath, just to our south, right on the Bay of Maiden's Depths. I think is the closest place that we might find a shipwright.
There may be a shipwright in Port Heath, but there are dwarven craftsmen in the Chateau Hall. And I would take the crafting of a dwarf skill over that of
Fair
some
enough.
villager.
You know what else is in Shadow Hall?
Yes.
We've asked you about Vedonite before you seem to know how to get it.
I know where it comes from only. And that is the Chateau Hall. And that is near Stonedale. And that is where one of the last dwarven halls remain. That is where your Vedonite is. There are dwarven craftsmen who I believe will be able to set this ship right quicker than any in Port Heath.
But I've said it before, the hall is under siege. Will the craftsmen be able to set aside their war hammers to help build a ship during that?
There may be the small matter of freeing the hall from such siege in order to achieve this aid.
He hates it when I bring that up.
Well, that sounds like a worthwhile cause, because not only would it help those in Shadow Hall, it would reinforce the defenses from the army approaching from the north. Having a barrier to Calavier and the rest of the lands to the south and west could be important. We don't know when we'll return back this way again.
Jericho stumbles into the area and his hair all a mess.
You stink of elf.
People die, my best friends in the whole wide world. You all look beautiful this morning.
You look a little taller today.
I think I am
Please
still
give him drain
just...
blood.
Jericho, come here. Give me a high five.
Smack!
Good job.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good.
I bet.
Jericho, I too will give you the highest of 5s.
Oh, I didn't want to hurt you.
No, it's all right. It's a 1 point of damage. I'll be okay.
Roll of 10.
It's a
right.
good 5.
Hey, so where are we going next?
Well, to get your pants for one. Hey.
No high five.
Golly.
No high fives.
Wow.
Down low.
Hello. Dwarven high five.
We were just
I don't want to know what that is.
discussing that matter.
What's
Are you
that?
coming with us? I mean, It's a pretty lady.
I already came last night. That's what you were trying to say, right? I was seeing it in your eyes like I can't say this out loud.
Early on.
Unexpectedly.
And then 7 more times.
Sorry, Jericho, you were saying?
You guys are gross.
So immature.
It's no wonder women don't talk to any of you. Where are we going next? And why is it Mirskon? Well, they
I
have
knew it.
no,
I
but
knew it. You dirty dog.
knew what? But don't
You're
they?
trying to get us to go with your girlfriend.
No, that's where the shipyards are. That you
She's
you know
right
of.
behind him. Don't listen to them, Jericho. You're the real star.
That can fix our ship.
Show them who's boss.
Well, Lord Ansgar had a very good idea of going to see the dwarves, as they are.
Dwarves know boats.
They know magical craft. I mean, they know magic. They know how to
Finest
craft magical
craftsmen.
items.
You're not going to
Nothing
build
like building a boat out of stone.
Great submarines. One-time use only. The temporary items.
You wouldn't believe the number of dwarves living on the bottom of the ocean right now.
A vast navy of
Or so we are told. Heroes the lot of them.
Oh my god.
I'll be real honest. I know that dwarves can do really cool things. I just never knew of them as either shipwrights or flying.
But I mean, we
People.
can't disagree that the wake is a magical
A super magic-y.
item.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
who knows magic crafting better than dwarves?
Elves?
He's got the point.
That was a very quick answer there, Jericho.
And not wrong, I mean. But
Do we know who built it? Like what
we
kind
don't
of
have
people
any
built
elves
this?
handy.
Well, she's very handy.
You're gross.
Have you heard her play the flute?
I wasn't there at the time.
We'll play. We'll
I
play tonight.
apologize to all of our listeners,
No, you
especially
don't.
the ones in the room.
No, you don't. Speaking of people in the room, there is a hero point to be given out. And we have Casey Cat in the studio. Casey Cat, who's going to receive a hero point? Lord Ansgar is receiving one.
Lame. What do you do? I mean, good on you. That's fine. No, hey, good for you.
It's a late night one too, so it'll carry over.
If you were magnetized, maybe it would have.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you weren't throwing random potions at people.
Jericho brings up a point that reminds me of something at Millstock and I spoke about. Palacia and Ethlian, of course, the elves that are up there, have a dragon, an ancient dragon, who's been slumbering for several hundred years. In fact, the dragon of Palacia and Dakarth have both awakened.
Those are
roused.
places.
We
I thought you said he didn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
He waited
that
till I
seems
got
like
here.
a thing
He did mention that they are.
when you were asked about. But okay.
One of them is already casting magics. The other one appears to be disrupted.
Are they helping the undead?
He didn't give me great details, and certainly I didn't ask questions. But no, it doesn't appear that they're actually aiding Riskalana.
Hemlock raises his hand.
I see you have a hand up. What do you have a question?
With the utmost respect, Captain, but why didn't you ask questions?
We had other matters to discuss, grave matters that we were discussing.
That have no
What were those-
relevance to
yeah.
anything that we've.
Okay. So just 2 dragons wandering
Ancient
around
dragons.
up north.
Dragons that have been around since before Varen was Varen.
Respectfully, these dragons aren't trying to alter our reality.
But they are stirring at the time of trouble. They
Much
are,
like the one that we just encountered.
yes.
So the intent is to go hunt dragon?
Mostly my concern was, if we were going to speak with the elves of Ethlian and repairing the wake, we might encounter some great dragons
No
between.
one said anything about speaking to elves. I thought we were going to get a ship fixed, and now we're off prancing with the pixies. I can't say I approve. I leave to Lord Ansgar, but this...
Pixies are in a different location. That was a terribly racist statement for you to make, Sir Dwarf. I'm referring to magical repairs of the wake.
I see no reason to change my opinion.
Why'd you look at me?
Everyone hates on the gnomes.
Our goal is to repair the ship, yes?
Yes.
Are we in agreement there?
Yes.
The nearest place to get the ship repaired, to the degree that we think we need it repaired, would be the Shadow Hall.
I'll sway to the Shadow Hall.
Didn't I hear that they're like fighting a war there?
They're fighting a war up north as well. A much larger,
With
it's all the same war, but
and
much
undead.
larger scale.
But the Shadow Hall is like a safe place for us to go.
No.
No, it's... but it is a place that needs our help. Lord Ansgar has gone out of his way to support us, to help us, to be a partner with us.
No, we just said that the goal was to fix the ship, not to go help some. I mean, I'm fine if we want to go help somebody, if that's a thing, but like the previous sentence that we just said was, the goal is to fix the ship.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Well, 2 birds, 1 stone would be go to elves, who I think could actually fix the ship without us fighting a war.
That is
Except we
so
fight a
much
dragon.
further away.
It would be so pretty.
And through an army of undead and dragons.
Right
to
over the
boot.
top.
Once you get a taste of elves.
Just want to go straight to Ethlian now.
Undead be
Willing to
damned.
go through a whole army of undead and dragons to get there.
Is there any place we can fix the ship that's not super far away and fighting a war?
No.
No,
Well, you mentioned Port Heath.
we don't know what's down there. I mean, I certainly doubt, I've never been there, but I certainly doubt there's going to be, there'd be shipwrights. They could, repair some of it. I don't really know what's down there.
Other people home in Varen who would know what to do.
Did your wizard mention
Milstar.
Zexa?
Milstar of the Seventh Tower, not my wizard. Say again?
Did he mention Zexa?
He mentioned, now that I think about it, see, he did mention one thing from Zexa. Specifically that
Membership has its privileges.
there used to be a flow of necromantic magic that was flowing from Zexa up to Rescalon. But as of about 4 days ago, that flow appears to have been disrupted.
Did you mention to him about 4 days ago the Iron Fortress flew away for some reason?
That did come up, yes.
And the bioessence was purged.
You mean that puddle of goo that was left in the hole
Aye.
behind the Iron
Screaming
Fortress?
Yeah, I heard a whole
Screaming
lot of
ghoul.
screaming right before you guys
It's probably nothing.
I'm sure it was
fell
fine.
out of that one window.
I've already forgotten. I will never speak of it again.
It was like thousands of innocent voices crying out in infinite pain. It was the most horrible, soul-wrenching thing that I've ever heard.
Slow
Yeah, but-
again, but slower.
You have a weird fetish.
It was like thousands.
I'm a healer, not a priest.
We have 2 options, it would seem. South to Port Heath. But then I question where we would go from there. Or north.
Zexa, right?
And with this information where this flow of power has stopped. And it was headed north.
It was to Rescalon, according to Milstock.
Then whatever was being channeled north is likely of ill benefit to our enemies, and they are perhaps weakened for lack of whatever was being sent to them. Now I believe would be the time to head north with that information known. And
What if we get there and that power surge goes back on?
I don't think we'd know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know until it's too late.
that is true.
We can also scout from the Shadow Hall to get a lay of the land of what's happening up there. That might help inform where we go next. But we need a solid ship, whatever we're going to do. And the only place that we've talked about so far that we are pretty sure we can repair the wake is at
Port
Shadow
Heath.
Hall.
Oh, sorry.
We don't know what's at Port Heath. We have no idea the quality of the craftspeople there. I heard it was a fishing village, a small town.
Yes.
We're in Kanebren and they can't repair the ship.
That's because we're landlocked.
But the village will not have the resources to repair such a ship. But we don't know what it is. If it is,
I'm all for going to Shadow Hall.
I'll put this last bit on the table. You say the ship is too damaged to do anything. I've been told it still flies.
It does.
It still floats.
It does.
I don't think it'll float. Look at that hole.
Well,
It's bigger than you are.
I'm not the judge.
Everything's bigger than he is. Stay
So,
corrected.
we're like twinsies. So,
Well, we're like
one
twinsies
option,
if you ate me.
one option is to board the ship as it is and make our way to the more dragony areas. I can't say I'm fond of going to the elves, but if time's a factor, we could go now. The ship can be sailed.
You want to fly
Nah, what I
over-
want, I'll go to
I don't
Shadow
think
Hall
flying
with
over several
bells and whistles
kingdoms that are in warfare with an unknown amount of undead.
everywhere we go. That's going to be the case. We go to Shadow
Yeah,
Hall,
but we're
we
not.
go north.
If we go to Shadow Hall, we're not going to be flying over an area where we can be. The wake can get picked off.
We know that there are 2 dragons active north past Shadow Hall. Hemlock, would you want to take the wake into battle
No.
against a dragon in its current state?
No, I don't want to take the wake into battle ever again.
Agreed.
I feel like we are almost all talking around ourselves because we are all talking about going to Chateau Hall, except for maybe our bard who is.
You guys all know this way more than I do. I just don't understand much.
Let's make it real easy here. I vote for Shadow Hall.
Shadow Hall.
Shadow Hall.
What are your thoughts, Jericho? You have some newly vested interest.
I was just going to wait to see how you voted and vote the same.
I want to sway your decision. If
Oh, you weren't going to sway it. You were just going to be it. That's totally different.
No pressure.
I mean, that's what a cabin boy does with a
you
first mate.
have discovered a small glimmer of hope in your life in the last day. You've been pining.
Magnetism?
You've been pining over
Oh,
this
chlorine?
elven woman for a long time.
Yeah, she's cute.
And I know you guys have talked about the future between you two. I do not want to sway your decision here. You have something that the rest of us
Wait, do you think I was going to abandon
do
you?
not have. I'm not saying I would not consider it abandoning us.
We're saving the world.
Okay. Well,
She's wonderful, and maybe there'd be something in the future. But I've had
She's still behind him.
Yeah.
I've had
Single tear coming down her eye.
don't.
well, I've had 2 conversations with her
gonna-
in my life, and we're trying to save the world. I mean, yeah, that'd be wonderful if there's sometime where she and I could spend time together and get to know each other and see if there's something else there.
Galen's off crying in a corner.
I'm going to give you four
Yeah.
words of advice.
Just for
Don't pull a Galen.
yeah, I don't want to rush this. Right.
And my vote will be for Shadow Hall.
I go where Hemlock goes.
All of them turn to the captain of the wake, who makes all the decisions.
The ship does need to be repaired. Magical repair is probably best done by dwarven hands, as they make the most significant magical items. The goal, as of this point, is to still travel to Zexa. Our target, at the moment, is Shermordran. Let's not lose sight of our goal. if we find grave dangers that may be handled by allies where we're at. We are on our way to a place where we have not been sent, but in fact we've been sent away from. Let's be cautious, let's be safe, and let's be exact.
You're gonna give us your idea here sometime?
We're going to go to Shadow Hall
Okay.
for the purposes of repairing the wake, and once it has been repaired, I believe we should leave Shadow Hall and everything that's happening there.
Despite the information that your wizard friend gave you?
Back to my previous analogy. This is
Please,
information that has
analogy.
already happened. This is not for the purposes of influence or direction. It was merely recording the information. We choose our destiny. We should start by going to Shadow Hall to repair the wake, and then go tackle whatever monsters only we can. If Sher Morgan really has selected us, and we are the 6 heroes of whatever fate he considers to be a threat, we must continue to be that threat. And find him and destroy him.
Here, here.
I feel very proud of that one before my eggs.
That was a good one, Captain. Good speech.
All right, the group has decided then. You guys make ready to begin your travel north. And what do you want to do here in Kanebren before you head out? Any last minute details?
How long until we're gonna go?
You got some time.
Good 15, maybe 12 minutes.
Yeah, we're going today. We're going tomorrow. You got more repairs you're gonna do?
Today.
I don't think there's we've exhausted already. We've exhausted too many of Kanebren's resources, so I don't think that's gonna hold us up.
Let's say by 2 p.m., Jericho, would that be enough?
I'm
At
just
the
asking.
final close of the mentioning where we're going, Golly hauls ass off to a blacksmith
Okay.
in trying to find the best of their weapons.
25 feet per round.
I know.
Yes, bracelet!
He's an obsidian sword, something not magnetic.
You're looking for some weapons.
Weapons.
Of the best that they have.
Well, pretty high quality for what I can afford.
Okay.
I don't have any cash on me. Or no gold, rather.
Uh,
Bar
If you
gold.
ask
Say
Hemlock.
bar of gold.
want a bar of gold? No, I'll give you 200 gold.
200. It's triple my net worth.
And you want to buy weapons.
But you're
Yeah.
rich in friends.
What?
You're rich in friends.
I'm rich in friends. Yes, that's true.
Weapons are in relatively short supply, but you are a champion of the city,
Champion of
for
the city.
sure. And they can certainly make accommodations here. What is it? How much do you want to spend?
Pretty sizable portion. Probably 50 to 70 gold for each weapon. Buying 2.
Buying 2 50 gold weapons.
Correct.
Okay. You are able to do so. There is a longsword and an axe of great quality that were recovered from the ruins. The owners and their kin are no longer alive within the city. It's become property of whoever found it, and they are willing to sell it to you for 50 gold each. They're of extreme fine quality that they have a non-magical +1 to hit part of them.
Okay. We'll take both out their hands.
Okay.
Galen would like to find somebody who is selling scrolls or potions, preferably scrolls.
There is no one selling scrolls nor potions, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Things are too tight.
Well, Jericho's gonna go find Glorine.
Speaking of too tight, you find Glorine and you She's stingy with her money, is what I was trying.
Oh yeah, because she's an elven. You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep digging, racist.
The stingy elves. You go find Glorine at the inn that the two of you stayed at the night before, and she says, "Oh, you're back sooner than I thought.
Yeah.
What do you want to do today?"
Oh, we're leaving. My group is leaving today. They all decided there's war on the horizon that we've been called to help stop.
You've been called, or they've been called?
We.
But we just connected again.
And we will again. We're destined to.
But we talked about, maybe going west together.
I was hoping that would be the case. That Erskond would be a place that we could repair our airship, but that's not the case apparently. Fate takes us where it wills.
You don't seem particularly concerned about this. You seem far less concerned than me.
Fate, so far since we first met that first night, and if you remember the chaos of that night, since then fate has taken me to the plains of the Hells. It's taken me to the dungeons of the Blood Witch of Thave. It's taken me to stand in front of a dragon. It's taken me to the Iron Fortress of the Legion. And each time I've stepped and made it out, I'll make it back to you. But I and Galen and Hemlock, through all of it, I watch their back. I make sure that they make it home to their families. That they don't die. That's what a hero does.
What about us? What about everything you talked about yesterday? How much you thought about me and missed me, and I missed you.
Those are all still true. But the world and it just kind of waves around at the destruction of the city. The thousands of people who died here and who are dying in the other wars are more important than the two of us.
Ooh, lost the riz on that one.
I can't be that selfish.
Make a diplomacy -2, please.
Okay.
I get a feeling he's just going to ride off on a motorbike after this. Leather jacket. Yeah.
Exactly 30.
Exactly 30. All right. I'm expecting more of a bender. Shut up. I know it, baby.
Bad to the bone.
Well, fine. Then go. You've got to be the hero, and that's what heroes need to do.
Apparently you need more than a 30.
I see how important that is to you. I wouldn't get in the way of that.
Appreciate that.
I told you not to pull a Galen.
See if she has cold resistance at all for the next attack. Well,
By the way, for last night.
What was your name again, baby? Well, I guess we don't need plans for today after all. I've got to start figuring out my plans of how I'll head out west.
I'd love to help you with that.
It'll be fine. I've gotten my way.
I have contacts in
At
the
least let
city.
me call you a cab.
Yeah, at least
I've got a lift coming for you.
half in a ride.
I have contacts in the city.
It's
I'd like to
downstairs in
make sure
2
that you're safe.
That's fine. I appreciate it. It won't be necessary.
You failed the role.
Should have used the hero.
Title, episode, whoosh.
If you don't mind, I've got to start getting ready for the day and make my own plans.
Stay safe on the road.
You too.
I just look sad. Turns and walks off.
You leave. She closes the door and locks it behind. And a few minutes later, she is in tears, crying, sitting on the bed. Back to our heroes. What else are you folks doing? Anything else you want to do as you are getting the wake ready for travel?
Zaldor conjures up his title papers, makes a point to scribe and scroll each of the events and the reasons for the events and the titles that go with it, including Captain of the Wake and Shield of Calavier, and sends it off to Millstock
All right.
Media Post.
Golly is hauling butt to a place where you can buy some bolts of fine cloth.
He's not gonna.
Why is this axe so heavy?
I shouldn't have bought the weapons first. They're just weighing me down.
He's gonna miss his port of
I
call.
know. Some chocolates for the locals. What is this vibe that we're doing? Okay. You are able to find some bolts of fine cloth.
All right.
You're getting low. We have 50 gold remaining.
50 gold remaining. Well, that's fine. I'll buy some chocolates too.
A couple armoires.
Next, I need 2 of each animal.
Well, it floats. I mean, it's a boat. It'll work.
All right. Everyone is climbing aboard the Wake. They finish some last-minute repairs as necessary to get her ready to go. A solemn, looking at the floor gnome trudges onto the gangway, looking not so happy.
Did you just do?
Shucks.
Dang it.
And then as the boat slowly starts to pull away, a desperate dwarf overloading with bags attached to his back, arms full, running.
Golly!
There's no way we can slow down now.
We're on our way.
Nothing I can do.
It's all automatic.
Meet us at Shadow Hall.
You know the way.
You leap and land on the gangway and make your way
Oh, I want
aboard.
to see that happen. Land on the
It was like 4 or 5 inches easy.
As I'm going up, the plank is bending.
And an out of breath Golly is the last one to arrive as the ship takes
Oh,
off.
thanks for waiting.
Thank you for those bolts of cloth. And the ox.
Golly puts his stuff away and joins his mates on the ship.
All right.
Lord Ansgar, did you bid your farewell to Lady Merowyn?
Oh shit!
25 feet! No, Tara!
I have to find a weapon shop.
That's gonna be a new thing. Every time the ship touches down, Golly goes sprinting shopping every time.
Souvenir!
A tiny spoon with the name of the town written on it. Something.
I got coasters.
Coaster!
It's new.
All right, the Wake takes off and soars through the sky, not as quick as she once did, but is still racing thousands of feet above the ground safely through the clouds, heading north.
Does she whistle as she goes?
It's one of the listing hum.
It's a sort of chitty bang bang sound. Heading north. From Kanebren towards over the wide open prairies of Calavier, towards the Storm Mountain Range, you are headed. It will take a couple days, but a lot less time than riding and a lot safer as you fly north. With Captain Zaldor at the wheel most of the time. I believe Hemlock filling in when he can. After that is the normal
Correct.
modus operandi.
As we're traveling, Hemlock and Galen are, prepping the ship for battle, making sure that the ballistas are reloaded and everything is positioned as well as it can be.
All right.
Heading into dangerous territory.
You've been flying for some time. Hemlock, you're on the bow as you guys go through clouds, just kind of letting the breeze go through. Zaldor, you are lazily at the helm, humming some Zaldor. What's a Zaldor sailing tune you might be humming? Okay. Fantastic.
Sounds like somebody's sewn his mouth shut.
Everyone violently swung into one side. Jericho, I assume, is working on his latest tune. Anything else Jericho's doing?
He probably at one point does go up to Hemlock, and just
Give me a gun.
she
It's all right.
she did not take it well.
I'm sorry. It's not over.
Well, it feels like it is.
You guys love each other. You have to do what you feel like you have to do.
I think it's hard to say that we love each other. We met twice.
Do you love her? See,
I
you
don't-
waited too long. You do.
I don't know.
You're trying to play it cool.
I don't know. I've never been in love.
You haven't seen her in like how long? A year?
I
You
went-
talk about her all the time.
I went on one date. So what's the difference between love and just you're fascinated by something?
That's all it is. I respect your decision. I don't know if I would have made the same decision, but I respect your decision. And I'm glad you're here. My closest friend.
And things there too.
Galen, when you are alone in your quarters on board the Wake, what do you do to pass the time?
Zaldor has been helping Galen learn to read the writing on the Wake, and as he's come to learn its Old Byzantine, and so having this newfound knowledge of this writing, he's consuming everything that he can read, anything on the Wake that's written in Old Byzantine to understand it, where it came from, and how it operates, and all of that.
All right.
Especially the recipe book, please.
Cook, Galen.
One time when Galen's reading something on the ship in Old Byzantine, Jericho just walks by and goes, that's past participle.
Oh, you know how to read this?
Well, yeah. Doesn't everybody?
Well, you didn't say anything at all.
You never asked.
Oh, that's true. I figured Zaldor
No, there's
just
a
knew all these old languages.
There's a lot of songs and poems in Old Byzantine. That's one of the things that...
You'll have to teach them to me sometime. I'd love to learn a song in Old Byzantine. It helps learn the language deeper.
Yeah, but I've heard you say.
Well, we can't all be talented as you are.
Okay.
All right. Golly, same question as I asked Galen. When you're alone in your quarters now. It's a lazy day. What do you do when you're aboard the Wake, alone in your quarters?
Dwarven high five.
That would be communing with the Old Father.
What does that entail?
Lots of time in prayer and contemplation. The classic viewage of a priest. But there's not much in the way of stone, so you would see him piling up little pebbles and whatnot, and little shrine, if you will.
Can you give us a one-sentence prayer to the Stone Father that you would make? You're alone in your quarters, doing your own thing, a little pile of stones you've brought. It's a quiet, contemplative place for you to be. What would that prayer be as you head off? Is it specific to this journey, to the ship overall, to you overall? What is that prayer?
As those who would travel with me, their safety be with you and guided by me. As I protect my friends, I would look after them like this shrine. Something like that.
Boom! A massive shadow whips across your window, Golly,
Mountain!
to your quarters and disappears. And Golly, you hear a crash from above. The ship rocks violently, and then you hear the yell of an old man quickly disappearing into the clouds.
Amen. Golly dashes out and try to figure out if anyone else saw it and if there was any significant damage to the ship.
You dash out. You run out onto the deck of the ship. Hemlock and Jericho are talking on the bow, and they also turn around and see a dragon alight upon the ship. A brine dragon, a nasty-looking, acidic-looking beast, serpentine, looking around, screeching and belching forth all sorts of nastiness to take down this ship, as does its brethren, the second brine dragon that lands upon it. And Hemlock quickly loads his weapon as a larger sky dragon, a third one, lands upon the deck of the ship, and they start engaging your friends, and we have a battle on our hands, everyone.
If I may, did they already prep the ballista beforehand?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that's preloaded.
And I'm going to add a visual. Shalara is wrapped around the mast, and like as they're landing, like her form is like she's unwrapping herself and like rising up to her complete height to threaten back against some dragons. Don't forget to change her size. She's huge now.
Oh, God.
She's the same size as them.
Okay.
Part of the reason the ship's so slow.
God help us all. Stone Father help us all.
Appearance. So she's what, a 3x3?
Huge. She is huge. So yes,
It's a 3x3.
15 feet reach.
Does she ever become a 4x4?
Pressure treated.
That's inconceivable.
Woo! That is a massive ass Eidolon dragon. Okay, we have the group is all there. Let's see if the initiative. I doubt it.
Line of sight with that stupid cabin thing.
Never works. Never. There we go, and we're hitting roll initiative. Good luck to one and all with 3 freaking dragons.
Keep in mind, everyone is rested. You are level 12. You all have your updated hit points. And good luck.
Try it again.
And Galen, you're only mostly sick. Not
Excellent.
all sick.
Okay, and then I'm removing Shalar. She does not have her own initiative. I move her from here. All right. Oh, what? Everyone disappeared.
Just delete all initiatives.
No,
I was
said-
first. I was there. I
Only
saw it. I saw it.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
got to be
no.
redone.
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm so yeah. I toggled all. I meant to just toggle Shalar's. I'm so sorry. Here's initiative. Good luck.
Sweet. Cool.
Now you're last.
I've unselected everyone. I have Shalara toggled off. There we go. You might also notice if you click off of Shalara Derek on our map, just drag somewhere, can you? To the northwest, is a separate dragon with Zaldor. This represents him off of the battlefield descending. You are wrapped Balrog style being attacked by this beast as you're falling backwards with the dragon on top, going YOLO all against you.
Amazing.
This never would have happened if we had gone to Port Heath.
This is our situation, and first up is the larger dragon, the Sky Dragon. This is one that it's standing on a ballista. It is on the northwest side, and essentially we have our heroes, two of which, Hemlock and Jericho, are on the bow. We'll call it the west side, and on the east side we have 1, 2, 3 other heroes, Golly, Galen, and Ansgar, with Zaldor nowhere in sight. The Sky Dragon is first, and it is going to it's going to move, clawing its way across the ground over towards Hemlock and didn't have to go that far. Towards Hemlock and Jericho, and it makes a coiling frenzy. It's going to attack Hemlock with a claw and a tail strike. Both do count towards the missed attack penalty with an automatic grab if either strikes successfully. So claw is first. Good luck, Hemlock. That is a, scrolling down, 33 to hit.
That hits.
All right, you've been hit for 27 points of slashing damage and a tail strike, 30 to hit.
That hits as well.
All right, for 28 bludgeoning damage. Boom, boom. And then you are grabbed, so you are immobilized. You are not restrained, though. And then it will greater constrict you. It deals damage against you to any number of creatures it has grabbed. You get to make a fortitude save 33. Or take 22 or 11 points of damage.
No.
Okay. 22 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm guessing you're cut in half with hit points from that one massive Sky Dragon attack. Next up is our Lord Ansgar. Shalar's in the middle of the mass and in between two of the, and I say this in italics or quotes, small dragons, the brine dragons.
Yeah. So, Lord Ansgar focuses on himself for a moment, seems to sort of like kind of tense up and sort of retract within himself and sort of almost wrap himself up, and then a aura of discomfort emanates from him, extending 40 feet. Not that kind of discomfort, but others may feel like that might be the kind of discomfort because Lord Ansgar has cast the 6th level spell Repulsion.
Repulsion.
So I have manifested a 40-foot aura that any creature attempting to move towards me, any creature,
Run away!
it must make a saving throw to be able to do so.
This is repulsion, you said?
Correct.
Okay. Also, you
And
need
on a success, it's difficult terrain just to move towards me.
I also need you to deal with a frightful presence of the dragons. We're just going to do one for all of the dragons. This is going to be a we'll say 31 for all the dragons.
I have passed, and I believe now it's fortitude saves that are critical.
All right. Then you are frightened 1 instead of frightened 2.
Okay.
It was a 31?
31.
What was your total roll?
17 plus 19, so 30, 38.
36. Cool.
36.
I just didn't know if it was critical.
Okay,
That would be
great.
cool to not have it frightened at all.
And then Shalara is within 15 feet of the creature to the northeast, and she will whip her tail around and tail lash this creature. That is going to be a 32 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh, God.
And our turn is done.
Okay. And you made an aura.
Actually, she can make one more attack because I have four moves. Yes, a 40-foot emanation.
And that's kind of in the the rear, the aft of the ship area that you have there. Gotcha.
But move with him, though.
Correct. Yep. And I will make one more attack, and that was a natural one. So I'm gonna use one of my 2 hero points. And I'm gonna re-roll that because I don't really want to deal with a natural one. 2 is better than a natural 1.
Just a little. Just a little.
And we're done now.
All right.
A hero point less than if I just
but
ended
not
my
a critical
turn
fail,
second
so
ago.
nothing
Yes.
happens to Shalara, so that's good news.
And it is not an aura, it's an emanation.
Yes.
So it doesn't stay with you.
It doesn't stay with him.
Oh.
Oh no, you manifest an aura that prevents creatures from approaching you.
Let's go with that because it's level 6.
I like
Let's
that
just
better.
go with that. Officially it says emanation, but that's probably a typo. Let's go with that. I like that. Cool.
Description uses the word aura.
All right. It is Jericho's turn.
Oh, God.
You are on the bow to the west with this huge sky dragon that has come over. It almost looks just beautiful and live with its whitish blue colors. And you need to make a frightful presence roll. And for those of you of interest, the sky dragon has little bits of electricity crackling out of its mouth.
Did you say that's a will save?
Will, yes.
Thank you. 29.
31 was the target number. Frightened 2. You are scared out of your mind by these dragons with their frightful presence.
It's appropriate.
Alrighty.
And then at the end of your, was it the end of your turn or beginning of your turn? End of your turn, it goes away.
Okie dokie doke. How far away is that guy from me? Oh, only 15 feet. How far away is that the one holding Zaldor from?
40 feet, it looks
Okay.
like.
That's entirely acceptable.
So you're frightened, Lord Ansgar's gone away then.
Okay.
You're frightened 1.
Thank you.
But
my turn is passed,
I'm going
so
to do a lingering composition into a dirge of doom. Try to return the fear to
Ooh,
him.
all right.
Do that back.
So you are not frightened anymore? Or frightened
It's
what?
after the end of my turn.
At
I'm
the
no
end, you
longer
lose 1
frightened.
level, and you
Yeah.
had 1 level.
Yep.
So
So
I'm
I'm
going
good
to do
now.
my performance check on
I'm
my
gonna let you
lingering
track that.
composition.
Thank you.
And I get a 35.
Okay. That is a success.
Okay. So we are Dirge of Dooming. Put my little Dirge of Doom sign up so I remember which
It's
one
been a
I
minute
got.
since I've seen you in battle, Jericho. What's the Dirge of Doom do?
Just that one guy's frightened.
Okay. I just saw your light come on. I was like, oh, I haven't seen that for weeks.
All right, and then I'm going to cast a spell on that guy right there, a 3rd level spell for the other 2 actions of mine. I'm going to cast the spell Slow upon that dragon that is near me. He needs to make a DC 31 Fortitude save.
Fort save is 30.
That is a failure. He
But-
is okay. But
This dragon has +1 status to all saves versus magic. 31.
does that
I'm afraid.
include his fear?
Does not. 30.
Hey!
Oh, awesome.
He is slowed 1 for 1 minute.
Nice.
That's fantastic. I
For a
have a little
minute
app
down.
here to add your dirge of doom.
All right, so he just loses an action for pretty much the fight.
There
Well,
we go.
10 rounds.
All
we'll
right,
see.
Your
We'll
dirge
see.
of doom is now applied to everyone within 40 the distant 30 feet.
All right,
Nice.
so he is slowed 1 for 1 minute.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Slow.
That's 1 less bite attack, which is great.
It's a whole lot less. 'Cause some things may take.
And that is my 3
Three
actions.
actions.
I'm all done. Do I
Okay.
roll another save against the fear, or does it just go down?
No, it just goes down 1 level.
All right, that was 2, so I'm now 1.
Down to 1.
Be letting you keep
Great. It is Golly's turn. You're in the doorway of the rear of the ship.
Fantastic. I don't feel like falling off this thing anytime soon. I cast Fly on myself. And my next action is to move over Shalara so that I can view everyone instead of being blocked by this dumb cabin thing in the middle. 25. Probably not right there.
Probably not on Shalara's head.
Not diagonal. I can be over Shalara. There.
There.
Yeah. 2 actions to cast, 1 to move. That's everything.
Okay. It is the brine dragons, the slightly smaller of the 2 dragons. Where the hell did you end up?
He's
Over
underneath.
Shalar.
Oh, I see.
Shalar.
Okay.
Bunched up. That's
Bunched up,
that's a good
some
place
would
to be.
say.
I mean, technically, I'm flying.
Your area of
Three-dimensional
attack
map and a
vector
two-dimensional
doesn't care.
map.
Theater of the Mind Layer.
The brine dragon to the northeast then lets loose a spray of acidic salt water that is very deadly in a 100-foot line, blasting you and a Shalara. Basic reflex saves.
Does
30
it hit the other dragon?
Hold. God darn it. No. Not for. I can draw it from this angle or this angle. It does
Okay.
not.
So what am I making?
Basic reflex save 32.
33.
Woo! Go Shalar.
Golly, that's you as well.
Yes.
Basic reflex save 32.
Trying to get the information.
Actually, make sure she's the same.
We also have a hero point to be given out. We have
33.
Claygod in attendance. Claygod, who is
That's
receiving this
34.
hero point? Hemlock has been given it to it since he is currently being grabbed by the larger Sky Dragon.
40 is my roll.
Wow, this whole side of the room is getting hero points all over the place.
All right, both of you pass. You take half of 47 acid damage. That's 23.
Wow. Jeez. That's a good save.
And then the other dragon to the southwest is going to attack Shalara almost instinctively with desiccating bite and lashes out. It takes 2 actions and makes a jaw strike and hopes that it hits. Here it comes against Shalara. 42.
Hit.
30 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then Shalara is taking persistent acid damage, 4d6 each turn.
That doesn't sound fun.
That does not sound fun.
And Shalara is sickened too from the pain of salt and brine in its wounds. As a reminder...
No saving throw?
Nope, not on that. It's got to get the hit. As a reminder, you can make a fortitude save by spending an action, a fortitude save to try and reduce it by 1 level. You could spend multiple actions to get multiple fortitude saves. It does not go away automatically like fear. That dragon is done.
I just got attacked by a pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Hemlock, you are currently grabbed.
Yeah. Hemlock's gonna do his feet 10 paces and like can't move, but
You're Fred Flintstoning?
yeah, but he does get a free draw with that, and then he will use another action to draw a weapon, and then he's going to do twin shot knockdown on this dragon that's got him held.
I'm going to say not necessary on the draw. You were able to have both drawn by the time we started the battle.
Okay.
Don't take any of those rolls. I'm so sorry. You need to make a frightful presence roll, as does Golly as well. We skipped those. 31 will for both of you.
I have a question. With my connection and with the source, you gave me a resistance of 10 mental.
Uh-huh.
Does that in any way apply to...
No, that's
save?
mental damage,
Mental
not
damage.
saves.
Okay.
I pass.
You are frightened 1. And Golly?
Golly rolled a 2. Golly's going to spend a hero point. 17 is better. That'll be a pass. Critical success.
Critical success. So you're a critical success?
Yeah, whenever I make a normal success against will check, it becomes a critical
Say
success.
something encouraging to Galen, and he won't have to make that roll during his turn.
You can do it, Golly. Come on. Come on, Golly.
I prayed to the Stone Father, and he's watching you.
All right. WrestleMania 3 is on its way. Back to Hemlock, frightened 1.
Twin shot knockdown. I'm going to use a hero point to re-roll this natural 1.
Oh man, please do.
A 2?
No. 31 and a 40.
The 40 hits.
Just quickly going back, you said I did the Stonefather prayer. What was the effect of that prevented? Or anything?
Galen won't have to make a friend roll. You've
Galen
encouraged him.
won't have to make it. Okay.
All right, you hit.
29 points of piercing or bludgeoning damage.
Point.
All right. The first bit of damage has been dealt to the dragons, by the way.
It's not good. Sorry.
All
And
right.
then one action left. I'll try to get out of this.
Okay, make a
Athletics.
yeah, athletics, or I think it's acrobatics or athletics or unarmed attack.
What do you feel about a permanent stone wall in the wake?
27.
20.
Just getting heavier.
27 is no good.
Yeah.
Okay. You are no longer frightened. Galen, you are resilient to the frightful presence with the encouraging Stonefather words. What would you like to do?
I've never been a religious man, but all hail the All-Father.
Amen, brother.
That's a stone father.
Stonefather! All hail the Stonefather! Please don't strike me dead.
Not
Please.
the all father. I think that's
Good old Odin.
yeah.
Distance to the dragon, please, to the north.
Old Father works. Stonefather.
30
What about
feet.
Rock Daddy?
Okay.
Rock Daddy. That's close friends only.
In one smooth motion, Galen reaches down and hits the lever on the side of his blast boots and goes flying out of the cabin door 30 feet straight ahead towards this dragon. And as he's doing it, he's doing the esoteric lore, the exploit vulnerability on this
Okay.
dragon.
All right.
And as he's coming out the door, he says, I see you. And that's going to be a 25, 35, 36, 37.
Is a success.
All right. I learned the highest weakness.
Highest weakness of the brine dragon.
Yes.
Boop, 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 is nothing.
Nothing. Great. Then we will apply personal antithesis, which just gives me a bonus damage to this dragon.
How much is that these days at level 12?
8. 8 additional damage, and it applies to all non-humanoid creatures of the same kind. So it applies to both of those dragons.
Does it apply to any friends?
I got a new feat. So yes, so because I succeeded on this, I get a +1 to my AC and saves against their next attack or saving throw. And I get to give it to everybody within 30 feet of me.
Nice.
So that would be
Shalara.
Shalara and Gole. So you now have +1 AC to their next attack and to your next saving
And
throw.
what was the name of the +1 ability?
That is... Ooh, I will tell you in a moment.
Thank you for being a friend.
Sharing's caring spell.
Something along those lines. It's a thaumaturge feat, and it is... No.
Take your time. No
Yeah,
hurry.
yeah. No worries.
Good radio.
Just reading through my whole list here of things.
So feel free to subscribe
You
to our
keep
Patreon
looking that
channel.
up. What else do you want to do? You can look it
Yep.
up after your turn's up.
All right, so that was a success. That was 2 actions.
Yes.
And landing right in front of this thing. On the fly, landing with the blast boots, we take a big swipe down with the sword, which now,
At the Northern Brine Dragon.
yeah, which now has a kind of a warm glow about it. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do it.
Okay. Striking.
You got it.
All right, so that's going to be 24 plus 42.
42 is a hit.
Okay, so that's going to do 32 plus, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that not a 1? That sucks. Okay, 8, 9. 32 plus 9. So 41 points of damage, and some of that is fire, if that matters.
Okay. 41 points of damage it is. Nice.
Shouldn't matter. No weaknesses.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Go ahead and look up those 2 abilities, the sharing ability and what that defensive it is, because I just haven't seen those in a while. While he's doing that, we have one last off to the side part of our initiative,
Who's that?
that will be Zaldor and his dragon that are falling and dropping and dropping and dropping together. You are falling backwards, thousands of feet in the air, clouds whipping by you, your robe whipping up around you. This dragon is 50, 40 feet closing in, screeching, this brine dragon coming straight down upon you. What would you like to do before it goes?
Quick snap as a turning points. I'm the Pistolero of the skies, and force bolt straight into it.
Okay.
Which is a focus spell. So it is a 3d4 plus 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 3, 11 points of force damage.
It's dead.
11 points of damage done. It screeches.
Then I translocate. Boop.
Tell us about that.
This is the same spell that I tried to save Galen with. As I reach out to touch his ear, I touch my ear instead this time and go, seal! And blink out 120 feet further away to land on my ship.
All right. Let's say that that's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Just for funsies.
You are falling so fast, you are falling through the 120-foot barrier just as the spell is cast. 125 or 500 feet?
For translocate's 120 feet.
Oh, 500 would be fine. Yeah, it's 120.
That was the problem last time.
Make an Arcana roll with a target number of just 26, and you are successful.
Fantastic. I rolled a 12. That makes it a 37 for a critical success.
All right. You instantly cast the spell. You arrive very close to Hemlock and still have an extra action available to you.
Fantastic. Force bolt! And, because I see yet another dragon. Is that correct?
Yes.
Much more.
Looking right at it. I do it again. Force bolt right out. 3, 4 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Rolling them. That is not huge. That's 8 plus 3, the same deal. 11 points of force damage. Cacao!
All right. Make also a Frightful Presence roll with all these dragons around you.
Where do they all keep coming from? I rolled, this is a will save?
Yep.
38.
You succeed. Frightened 1, and now it is gone, so you're good. And you have lost track of that dragon chasing after you. It's continuing flying down. You've lost sight of it, so good job there. It is a new turn. It is the Sky Dragon's turn. It currently has Hemlock all wrapped up tight.
Yay.
It's scared and slow.
Huzzah!
And the Sky Dragon is going to, let's do Draconic. No, let's not do that one.
Ow.
No, let's not do that one. It is going to do I think it's going to try and do some more grabbage, is what it's going to do with Coiling Frenzy. It snakes out with its long tail that already has Hemlock grabbed and extends it even further to grab who's closest to him. We'll say Jericho.
I will empathetic plea as it tries to do that because I've had a rough day.
Go for it.
I am diplomacy versus his will DC.
Okay.
I got a 33.
You fail. It strikes at you with a claw and a tail strike. If either hits, claw is 36 to hit.
Yes.
Tail is 25.
No.
You've been hit for 24 slashing as the claw rakes you and pulls you into its tail, and you are also grabbed for free. And this is where it gets McNasty. It then does greater constrict for one action, constricting the both of you. Highly efficient damage. Basic.
I don't think it has that action.
No, it does not. Oh, good save.
Nice.
Double checking. Coiling Frenzy is 2 actions. Yep. You can feel the muscles of the tail start, but it's not quite there yet. Great catch. All right, Lord Ansgar, you are with Shalara.
Shalara and Lord Ansgar will use tandem movement. Ansgar is going to move northwest 25 feet. Behind, not that far, maybe a little less. Behind whatever mast that is there is perfect. Shalara will use her movement and move southwest past the other dragon.
And Lord Ansgar,
that's
I want to
perfect.
make sure you know what's going on here. There's a wall in the way. So there's wall here.
You're inside.
You're
You're
inside.
That mast that you're next to is
good.
actually above
That door is right where my last
I
click
love
is.
that. Then I'm actually going to move forward more.
Okay.
Because I don't need line of effect for the repulsion to work. They just can't move towards me.
All right.
It's just an aura. And then Shalara's, yep, that's good.
Shalara, there's an obstacle
Okay.
right here.
She'll move straight south then. It works.
Fly though, right?
Ish.
It's okay. There are rules.
Yeah. And then Ansgar. I can't do that because I can't see them, right?
If you move to the door, you can.
Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that just right now. Shalara will make
Just listening
attacks.
to the
She is going to do. Actually, she will strike with her breath weapon. She draws her head back, lashes forward, and freezing cold ice shoots from her mouth. And they need to make a something save. Where are you?
There's only 3.
I know. Breath weapon. They need to make a basic reflex save.
Okay, I see one next to her.
DC 31. Yeah, it
It's
needs to make.
reflex save.
Yes,
31 was necessary?
correct.
29.
All right, so they
Hey,
failed.
nice.
So they take 66 cold damage. Not huge, but let's see. 5, 15, 24 damage.
Good roll.
Cold damage.
Frosting that brine dragon over.
And that takes 2 actions. Move was the action. I got 1 action left, and that will be to just attack and strike
With Shalara.
with Shalara. Yes. And that's a 19 on the die plus her attack of 22? 23? 23. So 42 to hit.
42 is a hit.
Yay!
Excellent.
I hit.
Is there sarcasm there?
42 is a big number, guys.
So she does 2d8 plus other damages plus 7. So that's 7 plus 11. So that's
18?
18 plus 7, 25.
25?
25. All right. That dragon is barely injured, but definitely injured.
Scratch!
All right.
You just did like 50 points
He
of
turned
damage.
into the Fawn's dragon.
Yeah.
Galen, any word on those feats?
Yep. Yeah, I can share with this. So the shared warding is what gives everybody the bonus to the AC.
Okay.
And did you take the? Oh wait, never mind. It hasn't happened yet. And then sympathetic vulnerability is what applies the weakness to all creatures of the same kind.
When you gain a status bonus to AC and saves from Esoteric Warden is what it reads.
Yep, and that is when I do the exploit vulnerability, if I get a success or a crit success, I get that warden there.
And it's called Sympathetic Vulnerabilities?
Yep.
Got it.
And I meant to take a action to get rid of it, but I didn't, so I'm going to take 46 acid damage. Who rolls that?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I take 46.
How do you get rid of it naturally?
I have to take an action.
Let's
I
take the
apologize
damage
for rolling all
first.
the 6s. It's 17 points of acid damage.
17 acid damage to the poor Shalara.
Yeah.
And then make a flat 15 roll or higher.
19.
Is a success.
That's a success,
It's gone.
right?
Oh, that's huge.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Well done.
That's gonna be good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I will not look up how to get rid of it for now. Okay. Jericho.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this big dragon that grabbed me, and I'm just going to say, you are impossible to underestimate, as I bon mot him.
Okay.
And so I make a diplomacy check against his will DC.
I've been rolling a lot of single digits so far today.
Try not to do that anymore.
Well, no, it's my thing. I'm
Yeah. Try to
like,
make
all
it
the way
not
from
your thing.
Glorine
in fact.
till now. I rolled a 36.
36
Yes.
is a success.
All right, so you
Nice.
just got a -2 on will saves.
For a turn.
For 1 minute
What?
until he takes an action to get Snippy back. to me.
Get Snippy back.
To burn an action of the only 2 that he gets per turn.
Zaldor's gonna take some
Yep.
things.
Wow.
That all works.
All right,
That
and
dragon
then
is crippled.
I'm going to cast a 6th level spell of collective transposition, and I will be targeting myself and Hemlock.
Nice.
And if you see that circle, which is a 30-foot circle around me, I can drop the 2 of us anywhere inside that circle. So there is a corner on a new deck level up above to the southeast of us.
Jericho.
Next to
Up
the
on that
ballista.
corner, I'm going to drop the 2 of us on that corner.
Yeah.
I
As
think that's below.
collective transposition us. So it's a spell that allows me to pick up any 2 beings within 30 feet of me and drop them anywhere in that 30 feet of me circle. If they're good guys or myself, we go willingly. If they're bad guys, they get a will save. Hemlock, you can roll a will save to resist this.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Zaldor.
So
Does that still take effect if grappled?
we're teleporting.
So is that a yes?
It's magic.
I'm looking it
Unlike
up
your
right now.
janky spell, yes.
I'll assume you just teleport out of someone's hands. That's how it happens in movies. They just do this
Yeah.
afterwards. I've seen it in movies all the time.
Let's go
I mean,
with
actually,
it.
you just did it. You just teleported. Oh, no, you were falling.
No, he wasn't grabbed, though. That's all right.
There's no way you can hold through a teleport.
Let's go with that for now. All right. So what were you doing? I was looking
That's
at the
my
roll.
3 actions.
Who was teleported? Wow, he's already moved him. Holy
Yeah, we're
moly.
already moved.
Fantastic.
Derek
Yeah,
already
try
made
to
a
catch up,
judgment.
Tom.
I'm here. Great.
And those are my 3 actions. I am done.
Golly.
There you go, buddy.
Fantastic.
You're on the east
Thanks,
side between
sir.
2 brine dragons.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Where the hell is Hemlock?
Southeast, southwest of you.
Need a range to Hemlock, please.
You are 50 or 55 feet away. And you have no line of sight.
Oh, that's not true. I'm
He's flying.
flying and floating
Yeah.
over.
Well, let's make that better. Okay, you are
Where
up
am I
above. You can see.
All right, wonderful. The full blast of a heal spell. That is that using 3-die rule. Up. That'll work. Hemlock. That is 11, 20, 86.
Nice. That puts me back at full health.
Ooh.
That's a good heal. That's a great heal.
What else,
And-
golly?
Well, at the conclusion of that spell, 6 more gets healed back to Shalara.
Nice.
And then I raise my shield.
Okay. Then it is their turn. The 2 brine dragons. One is right next to.
Sorry, quick
Yes.
interrupt. Your acid damage that was on you, that's gone now?
Yes. No more persistent.
Thank you.
I'm at
The,
143 is
Brine
what I
dragon
am.
next to Galen makes a desiccating bite upon you for 2 actions.
Is there any effect from the aura that it's in right now?
That's a repulsion
No, that
effect.
was Is that my aura?
Okay. No, this is Ansgar's aura.
Yeah. Nope.
All
It
right.
just can't move towards me in any way.
It bites at you violently, Galen, with a 43.
That's a hit.
Just a hit is
Just a hit.
29 piercing and acid damage combined.
I have 10 flat damage resistance against dragons.
Oh, I forgot about that. That is awesome.
Bring it.
Oh, that is so cool. All right.
It's our Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Step
so
up. Let's get some
working on
dragons
it.
slain.
19 total damage then. And unfortunately, you are hit by the desiccating bite. You will take 4d6 persistent. We will say is not going to be protected by your dragon thing, though, the persistent. You don't do it now. You do it at the start of your turn. And you are sickened 2. Keep in mind, Shalara is still sickened 2.
Even with the 19, that doesn't reduce.
Let's say it does.
I will
Let's say it
also
does.
use my reaction for Amulet's Abeyance, hold up the amulet, and the glows and some runes start appearing in the air around me, and it deflects some of that damage. So I will take 14 off of that.
5 only.
Wow, nice.
And I gain 5 resistance to acid damage until the start of my next turn.
Huge.
Nice. Wow.
Perfect counters. Its last action is to absentmindedly swipe at you for its second attack with its claw with a 24 to hit.
No.
Okay, there is another dragon, and it is a brine dragon to the south where it is toe-to-toe with Shalara. Dragon on dragon battling, and
It's a little offensive.
it is going to... It's going to do Draconic Frenzy, 2 claw strikes and 1 wing strike for 3 attacks for only 2 actions. But they do all have the penalties coming at them. So it is to hit Shalara with a claw, 42 and 41.
Both hits.
Wing strike, 24.
Miss.
Both hit was 30 and 26 points of slashing damage from the Brine Dragon's nasty claws.
So I started at 217, and I'm currently at 87.
The hit points are so high, he's having to use a calculator.
What is your hit points?
My puts you at 90, 97. That's where I have you.
Okay. I might have
Cleric
not
is always
carried.
right, good or bad. This may be of interest to a lot of you, particularly Lord Ansgar. The creature relocates and flies from one side of the ship to the other side of the ship.
Well, that does affect, because when you say relocate, you mean physically move?
It flies.
Okay, well then it will take an Eidolon's opportunity attack, and she will strike out, and that's going to be 18 plus 23, so 41 to hit.
Action.
I assume that's at least a hit.
That's a hit.
Minus 12.
5,
That's
8, 10, 16, plus 7, 20, 23.
23 damage, okay. The dragons are done. It is Hemlock's turn. You're on the southwest, a little bit of a safety area that...
Yeah, I had a prime target. I'm going to get on that ballista that's right there. And can I see any of the dragons?
Shalara.
Other than
Yeah.
not islands.
You see no dragons within the arc of fire of that weapon.
It's one.
You do have an option. If you want to delay, you see there is a dragon that's annoyed, that's racing, that was chasing after a wizard not so long ago. It is racing. It's not quite in your arc. You see it's annoyed and is about to try and tackle Zaldor from behind. It will do in seconds after Zaldor acts.
I will spend 2 actions to delay a shot from
Okay.
that ballista.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be fun. See if it works.
You can return to initial orders for by end of any other creature's turn. You can do that. Or there's the other thing you can do. You don't have to delay. What's it called?
Prepare.
It's not the name of it, I don't think.
Ready in action?
Ready.
Ready? Yeah.
Thank you.
Ready is the one that takes actions. Delay does not.
Correct.
Oh,
Delay
ready,
just reset.
ready then.
Ready is you burn 2 actions to fire 1. So you can do that and still do one other action here.
Oh no, because I moved.
Okay, good. You're good. And you're ready. All right, it is Galen's turn. You've got a dragon toe-to-toe, Brine, on the northeast.
feeling this illness taking hold, Galen sticks his finger down his throat and attempts to just retch onto the poop deck. That sounds like the best
All
way
right.
I could have phrased that possibly.
Well, let's take
Yep.
the
Vomit on
acid
the poop
damage
deck.
first. It was 4d6, right?
So I can roll that?
Sure, please.
You are
6, 6, and
banned.
3. That's 21.
Yeah, I'll roll
points of
my own
acid
for now on,
damage.
thanks.
Sorry.
Let's
21
just take the
acid
average.
damage.
He has
Jesus.
resist 5 on that, I believe.
Yeah,
That's true.
16. All right, so you're going to try and
Could have rolled
sicken
well enough that he
yourself?
wouldn't have taken any damage.
Yes, unsicken myself.
Make a fort save, please.
Okay, so I also have, so I take a status penalty of 1 to that, but I also have, plus 3 on all saves against dragons. So my fort is a 22 plus 22.
Okay.
Oh, and I have my exploit vulnerability active. On my next save, I get a +1, so that's a plus 23. Okay.
Are those stacking saves? Or are they?
We'll say it is for
Okay.
now.
14 and 23, 37.
37. You succeed. You are sickened 1.
36 then. I thought I was sickened
Still-
1, but I'm
still
sickened 2.
good.
Okay, great. All right, with that in mind, dragon right in front of me, let's cut this beast up a little bit. See what we can do against this thing.
Do it.
24, 34, 44, 42.
42 is a hit.
Okay, that's going to do 14, 15 plus 32, 42, 47 points of damage.
Holy moly. That's huge
That's
on
a
a
good
regular hit. Nice hit. It is injured.
And with my last action, I will use a hand to draw a scroll.
Okay, what scroll are you grabbing?
Sure strike.
Okay, done. Roll a flat 15 or higher to resist this acid. Just a quick 20, 15 or higher.
Nope.
All right, you're still burning. Zaldor, it is your turn. You are oblivious to essentially a great white shark speedily coming at you from behind through the clouds. But your attention is at the deck with the other 3 dragons. What do you want to do?
Staring right at the sky dragon, Zaldor will do a new trick where he reaches to his mind, touching his temple, my mind to your mind, and reaches out and casts out at the sky dragon the spell Nevermind. It's a level 6 spell that he's never used before. It must make a will save, which I understand it's
never
a
mind.
-2 on.
Will save?
Are you doing it to the one on the deck or the one in the air?
The one on the deck. When I
Oh.
can see the one that has
He's bad
been
at will saves right now.
correct.
Yeah, he's -2.
There it is. Range 30 feet.
Easily accomplished.
I think he's -3. Does the fear hit that too?
He's not in range of your fear. He's just outside of it.
Because your fear is an aura, not an emanation.
His is an aura, right?
No, it's an emanation.
Ugh.
So
No, it's because I got it tracked as
Yeah,
a really nice
I
aura
know.
for you. Ugh. All right. Darn. Thought I had that all set up mechanically. Okay, then yes, he is affected by that. He's making a will save, is that right?
correct.
And it is -2, -3 from all of the craziness that Jericho has set up. That is a total of 35.
35 is a success, so he is stupefied stupefied 2 for 1 round.
This
Stupefied.
dragon is fucked up.
And that spell can go permanent too. Mess you up.
Stupefied 2, he status penalty to intelligence, wisdom, charisma based rolls and DCs, including will. He's already affected that way, but spell attack modifier, spell DCs, and anytime he tries to cast a spell, he might lose it as well. Anything else, Zaldor? You have one more action.
Yeah, I'll fire a force bolt at it.
Okay.
It's still sitting there. Like a dummy, because I can't see the other one, right?
No.
Moving at me super fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of force damage.
Lighting him up with little bolts of energy. As that happens, behind you, John Williams' 2-note score continues to increase. The dragon races at you. Make a reflex save after Hemlock gets off a shot. Hemlock, make a regular, we'll just assume a full-on pistol with all the things that you have. Go for it.
Rolled a 7.
And
0 point.
it will do the same amount of damage as your pistol, but a critical will be on a 7 or higher instead of a 10 or higher with the ballista.
Okay.
That's the advantage of it.
I am going to burn my last
Someone
0
remember
point.
that.
Remembered.
That's way better. 43.
That is a critical hit.
Yeah.
He's rolling
Take-
lots of dice.
Take all the time you need to count.
Good radio.
Still counting. Still rolling.
73.
73 points of damage is a massive amount. You slam this huge thick spear shot, arcs across the deck at near point blank range. Zaldor instinctively ducks just to not be killed by it, thinking you're trying to kill him, and it slams into this younger brine dragon and does a serious amount of damage. That slams into its upper chest underneath its right wing, and the dragon flies away and dives back down to take cover. You are not attacked at all, Zaldor, by it.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Hemlock grins with it, starts maybe to ask Jericho to help him load another bolt into this huge crossbow-like thing when he sees, I don't know, I'm picturing like Saving Private Ryan as he's making sniper shots from the tower and then looks and sees the tank turret pointing right at him as the Sky Dragon unloads its breath weapon at you and Jericho in a big blob of ball of electricity that detonates between the two of you. I need both Jericho and Hemlock to make reflex saves 33.
Dragon has line of effect on them?
Yes.
Because they're below.
No, they're... No, I'm going to say it's okay.
Okay.
They'll detonate above.
Rolled a nat 20.
Nice job. Wow.
You take 0 damage.
He says a reflex.
Reflex, or take 58 points of electrical damage.
31.
This factors in the stupefy, right? He doesn't have to roll flat checks or anything for that. That just changes the
No,
DC.
yeah, it's on that spells only.
Yeah.
31.
31 is a failure. 58 points of electrical damage to Jericho.
Yowza.
Huge detonation.
Oh, it's just a straight failure?
Yep.
50. How much?
58.
58.
For its third action, it struggles and is just too slow. Huge. Lord Ansgar, still in the safety of the rear of the ship, with Shalara fighting for you.
Yep. Ansgar will move to the west to the door, I guess. It's closed, right?
It's open. Do you want to close it mostly? Just a peek?
Actually, so what would closing it take? Is that an action?
Yep.
All right. So Shalara, as part of her tandem movement with Ansgar, will move to the north 25 feet. Yep. Ansgar will actually... I'm going to have to leave it open, I'm afraid, if I'm going to do this. Actually, you know what?
Awesome.
Yeah, Shalara is going to strike at the dragon to the northeast. And she is going to use her tail. God damn, I'm going to use my second hero point because I rolled a 3, and that's just not
That's a 1, a 2, and a
cutting it.
3 so far. So
Yes.
you're going to be getting a 4, and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, let's do more than a 4. How about a 14 plus 23? That's
37.
37.
to hit
Yes.
is a hit. I'm sorry, is it the northeast or northwest?
Northeast.
Northeast Brine Dragon.
37 to hit, and that hit?
Yep.
Okay, we're also going to roll for knockdown. The 31 DC.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
39.
It will pass, so it's fine. So that's 11, 12, 15 plus 7, 22 more points of damage.
20 more? I didn't get the first part. Was there 2 steps? You said more.
On the first attack, there was only one attack.
Okay.
It's an attack plus the knockdown because it has the knockdown
22
trait.
points of
Yes.
damage. Got it.
And then Ansgar closes the door.
Really? Closes the door. Jericho, other than sizzling like a cartoon character for several moments, it is your turn.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Absolutely.
How many actions is it going to take to reload that ballista with Jericho's help? How many actions of his would it burn?
It will take 3 actions. You guys can split those in any way that you want.
Okay, no.
And you have a very limited arc of fire.
Yep, no.
You're not asking for the help.
No, I don't think. I think I can do more damage just with Pistolas.
I'm going to do a lingering composition into a courageous anthem. So getting rid of that Dirge of Doom.
Okay.
Try and help more people because it has a 60-foot range, so it'll hit more of my friends and help them out. So rolling my performance check for the lingering. And probably not 32, so I think it's just a regular success.
That is a success.
All right.
And golly, this will affect you.
So this is going to be +1
Hemlock
to all
and
attack
Zaldor.
rolls, all damage rolls, and saves versus fear. That's my first action. My second and third action, I'm going to cast Phantom Orchestra. As he pulls up his horn, and he starts playing, and with his offhand conducting. And as he conducts, a split happens in the air, a rift in the plains. And as his hand conducts, he pulls out various musical elements pull out of the plane of air and start dancing around Jericho's head. And you start seeing silhouetted instruments and musicians that dance and bob around his head. And then he throws them and they spiral out and they land in a 10-foot burst around the same dragon he's been messing with this whole time.
Okay. Basic fortitude save for the larger sky dragon is a 30.
That is a failure.
Oh!
He is going to take 8d6 of damage.
Sonic damage.
Nice. Wow.
Yes, hedgehog damage.
It's such a high will save. I'm glad his fort save was low.
27 points of sonic damage.
Okay, it takes it all.
And then I need to remind myself that I'm going to keep that.
Do you have another action? No, you did the song.
That's all 3.
Nice. Golly.
Going to unload a blast of healing, but before I do that, I need to inquire action requirement for using stone charges, the 8 that have been blessed.
I don't know what those are. Tell me about those.
Spending one of those stone charges gives a level 4 dancing shield to light on the character.
Oh, right.
Just looking for an action count.
It's the same thing as we were augmenting the dancing shield, right? I can't quite remember this one.
You had previously denied
it. You can't to not make it available. So yeah, you can use it. It's a normal spell, 2 actions.
2 actions.
Make it available. So it's 60 feet, 1 target or willing creature, or your shield or willing creature, and you sustain it as an action every round.
All right, this is standard healing 3-die rule. Here we go. That's 10, 11, 77 to Shalara.
Ooh.
Nice.
What was she at?
97.
Okay.
Yeah, we were under 100.
Starting to notice it when you get under 100.
New value 174.
174. Thank you.
Then a 6 point will also alight upon Shalara, making a 180.
Nice. We'll take more.
Blazing Shield for the last action. That's my
Right.
turn.
It is Brine Dragon time. And which one is, it's the blue ones first. It is the one to the northwest, flies on top of some weird masty-like structure in the middle that Golly's been having to contend with. And
more.
does a line attack. Is it line? Yeah, I think they do line, right? It does a brine spit.
That's not good.
So, sorry, not brine. Nope, that is not what it is. Breath weapon. Yeah, it's a 100-foot line, and in that line, it is catching Golly, Shalara, Galen, and the other brine dragon all at once. This is a basic reflex save for everyone. 38 points of acid damage will be the result if you fail.
What's the save?
Roll a save.
38.
No. It is a basic reflex save. 32 reflex.
32. $37. So we take how much is half?
19, which is what happens to the other brine dragon, and it screams back at the first one.
Why?
39.
Okay, so take half.
What was the full value?
Half is 19.
Half is 19.
Galen, what you got?
35.
Okay, great. Take half.
Also 19.
And what type of damage was this?
Acid.
Then we will present the amulet again as a reaction, because I don't think I've used it this round, right?
Nope.
Not this round.
So we'll absorb 14 of that and give myself 5 resistance.
Okay.
So you only take 5 again.
Yep.
Also, just if we can retcon that, I'm sure it'll be fine. Shalara will take her attack of opportunity against him as he's flying around. So that's going to be 35. 36. Is that
It's a hit.
36? All right. So
Right here. That's what you got.
that's what I thought. All right.
Attack
3,
rolls damage, roll 6,
4,
it's
7, 11, 18 more points of damage. What?
All right. Every bit helps.
Just reading his great save.
Galen,
Yeah.
the northeast badly injured brine dragon, just roars and goes to town with Draconic Frenzy for 2 actions, making 3 attacks, 2 claws and a wing strike. These claws have been a little nasty. Well, I say that with a natural 20.
Oof.
Oh,
Then a natural 1. What the
Let's just
weird.
cancel those out. Let's
It
it's fine.
naturally hits you. It then fumbles and does not get its 3rd attack as part of that. It still has a 3rd action, but let's deal with that critical claw. 50 even, 50 slashing points of damage to Galen.
Wait, I also have 10 damage resistance flat, so I took nothing on the previous one,
Okay.
and then
40 on this.
40 on this one.
What are you at with hit points?
80
looking good.
something.
That's not looking good.
For its last one,
Half.
it's just going to...
That was its last one.
Right?
right?
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
2
So
actions
that's the
for
one,
3.
right,
It lost
yeah.
one of those 3. It will go ahead and do one more claw, but this is at its hardest. And Galen gets to take an action. Natural 1. That was a 20 and a 1 and a 1.
Oh, I get
Wow.
to take
Rolling
an
coins
action.
Happy to
Then
not take 40 points of
seeing
damage.
it struggle, Galen looks it square in the eye and reads the Sure Strike spell aloud, prepping for for my next turn.
Okay, you have read Sure Strike. Do you know what that... Can you tell us what that does?
I do. Sure Strike. On my next attack roll before the end of my turn, roll 2 dice and use the better result. I get advantage on the attack.
Wow, nice. That is it for that dragon. It is Hemlock's turn. You've dodged some electricity.
Yep.
Still standing on this ballista. What are you doing?
I'm going to reload, and fire at that brine dragon that's right to the northeast.
Okay. All actions reloaded and firing 1 a shot.
37.
37 is a hit.
Nice.
Is it 38 with Jericho's song?
Oh yeah, 38.
That is a hit.
28 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage.
Okay, done. That is also now badly injured. Another shot, blood goes flying out of this dragon. It screeches and is turning its attention to you in the future. Galen, you have now gotten sure striked, ready to go. You're magically enhanced.
Yeah, feeling the power surge through me and some confidence and a keen edge on the sword. We strike out and oof. I rolled a 3 and a 10. So my attack is a 34.
35.
Is a
He's
hit.
outside. He's
I'm outside of that. Okay. Okay, great. Then that will do not a ton of damage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 32 is 44 points of damage. 43 points of damage.
That was with your advantage, right?
Yes.
43 damage is still juicy.
Yep.
It is near death.
2 actions remaining. We are going to Galen's voice grows deep and it emanates in a way that it doesn't feel like should be natural, and you hear him say, "Beg for mercy from Balrog's Bane." And
Ooh.
I use the disturbing knowledge feat or skill. So this is a roll against their will save to confuse and frighten. And I will do that against... is the other dragon within 30 feet of me? It doesn't look like it is.
It is.
Oh,
yes.
it is. Let's do it against that one.
Okay, the more healthy one.
Yes.
It's making a will save, I heard?
Yes, I'm rolling against their will save.
You're rolling against their will save.
Boy, I rolled a 6, and that's going to give me a total of 26. I think I'm gonna burn the hero point.
Whoa.
Well, there's another reason for that.
All right.
Because a critical failure is really bad. Anything better? I rolled a 10, so that's going to be a 30.
Is a failure.
Okay. Then unaffected, nothing happens.
Okay.
But not a critical failure, so good
But
job.
not a critical failure. Yep.
We did not fail
Zaldor.
a lot.
You're on the bow of the ship.
Zaldor looks back at his ship, at the dragons that are upon it, and just, "Get off my ship!" Zaldor reaches inside his robe, pulls out a small cube of ice, a little ice cube that just stays in the right pocket. Not the left pocket, that's where I'm sweaty. The right pocket, blows on it and blows out a howling blizzard in a straight 60-foot cone, which should catch both the dragon that just flew into his range and the little dumb dragon that's been...
Ooh, nice.
And if I can angle it, I'd like to not
everybody
hit
else.
my allies. So
When has that ever stopped you before?
if you control scroll wheel, you know what's up.
Looks like you're 5 feet shy.
5 feet shy of who?
This one.
The gigantic dragon with wings. I'm totally inside of this box.
No, this box is.
You're gonna
That's
tell me
square.
that this
just
curving
a
line
wing.
right here is not? No. It's right inside.
Right there.
It's catching it.
There's 2 full boxes of that dragon inside that cone.
Okay.
Unless someone says otherwise.
Yeah, move the dragon to
I
see.
moved the dragon.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing
it's
there.
not under there.
Oh.
Oh, wait. There's maybe a wall that's absorbing it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You've got them.
Okay.
Just
Barely, right?
cone of hail nastiness,
Just a
right?
huge
That's the
amount.
spell.
Yeah, so it is. It's a huge cast of
Is it
cold.
avoiding friends?
It will be.
It will be.
Because if you just rotate my cone a little bit further north,
My plate is full. I'm just asking to make sure I don't have more on
Let's
it.
look at it here.
My plate is full.
I trust Derek. He's got things. There it is. Woo! There we go.
Bingo.
Good job, Derek.
Cone of Colding my dragons. Basic reflex save for each of them.
Okay.
Por favor.
The smaller one and then the larger one. 25,
Fucking stupid.
25, and 27. They both fail.
Fail. So they take 3d6 plus 25 cold. I rolled the same d6 I've been rolling for acid damage, and they went to minimal damage that time, so it's 28 points of cold damage for each of them.
Done.
And the area is now difficult terrain as there are snow drifts and icicles off of all that front part of the ship there.
for a turn, right?
For a turn.
Okay.
I like that we have a flying cleric. That's pretty awesome right now.
You just witnessed ice develop on our ship. Man, we've got a good
Look at him, this guy is so cute.
So cute.
And
Then I'll do a force bolt for the heck of it because I have one more action. You're still standing?
Do you have a shield by chance?
I do have a shield. Should I use it?
I'm just worried about you getting pulverized. That's
Can't
what
possibly
bolt.
be pulverized.
Force
bolt. These
Offense
dice
is
rolled
the best
better.
defense.
4 plus 5 is 9 plus 3 is 12
saith Lord
points of
Inspire.
force damage.
constantly hit him.
Pack.
That's your last focus point, right?
It is.
Okay.
Dinkity-dunk, doink, doink.
That is the end of the round and the end of our venture for tonight. We will come back next time to continue on this battle with the dragons. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.